What is up, everyone, and welcome to this Premier League live stream this time. We're doing a Premier League watch-along, and it's actually the second time I've covered Burnley this season as well. I just wanted to do a relegation battle this weekend. If I need to change the title, so that shouldn't be Forest Sheffield United. It should be Villa versus Burnley. Just like that. Okay, so that's what we've got. Everything's prepared. I'm not expecting it to go to pens. That's still in Nottingham Forest mode here. Let's actually just change that to kick off here. Okay. I'm going to change the light target as well. 60, way too ambitious. Let's go for 30 maybe. Okay, so we have got 26 minutes before kickoff. Everyone leave your predictions and answer the poll as well on who do you think is going to win in this game. Is it Aston Villa, or would it be Burnley, or would it be a draw? Let me know how the audio is as well, because I've not been liking how the audio sound quite recently. So I'm just going to quickly... The audio still sounds quite brash, I gotta say. I don't know, maybe I should even do it just a little bit quieter. I think this might sound a little bit better, probably because the microphone is quite close. Literally, the microphone's just down there. So, for things that you can do to support the channel, guys, you can like the channel. It really does help. So, liking this stream, hitting the like button really does help. 16 of you have liked it so far. I think, did we say 20 before stream? So, 20 likes. So, okay, so we didn't quite get there, but it's one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, if you can like the stream, it does tremendously help the channel. And if you've not hit the subscribe button, it also really helps the channel too. We're 1,122. It'd be really lovely if we can make some progress and probably get to 1,125. That'd be a brilliant achievement for this channel today. But now let's actually talk to some people, because I've actually got it live right now. Charlie, welcome. Jack, welcome as well. David is saying a draw. And that's interesting. I've actually not given my prediction yet. I think it's either going to be 1-0 Villa or 1-1. I can't decide. I'm actually going to go for 1-0 Villa because it's going to make things very interesting in the final day. I think Matt could struggle to get tickets as Huddersfield have already sold out 36,000. Now I am going to struggle. If Matt's going to struggle, then Huddersfield are going to struggle as well, Blue Terrier. Because I was going to say, if any season ticket holders of any one of Forest or Huddersfield, if you are able to get multiple tickets and you've got spares, please give them out, because it's really going to be tricky. I mean, I'm only going to bring myself to it, so I don't mind if it's a singular seat. But obviously, when it's closer to the time, it's going to be really stressful to try and get that sorted. So if I don't go, I don't go, and it's one of those things. But I'll be really upset if I can't go. You know, I understand that they'd want their own supporters to go rather than neutral fans. You know, neutral fans taking fans' places would be deemed as selfish, and I do understand that. But I just want to go for the experience. You can't prevent that for me. So I don't know. I know Huddersfield's general sale is Monday afternoon, so next Monday that is. I think it's the 26th. And then Nottingham Forest is on the Wednesday, I think, when they do their general stuff. So they're doing their ticket sales a lot later than Nottingham Forest. Huddersfield, I think, is definitely going to be the end that you would want to go for. And I know you have 6 extra tickets if you're a season ticket holder, because I've already looked out how they do the tickets, because I've already was trying to purchase one, but I realised about 20 minutes in the queue, I couldn't get it because I'm not a season ticket holder. So, yeah, silly old me for not reading the instructions and the requirements there. At least you may profit off views if you don't go. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. You know, if all the people are going, you know, they can ultimately see them for the experience, aren't they? The UK Pat says, Sue, love that. I might be going to Wembley, got to wait on something. Yeah, I think, Forest is one. They're sending the tickets a bit later, but I'm not. In fact, actually, if I'm right in saying, I saw a tweet that they had the quickest sell out, I think. I think it was like an hour in, and they already sold out like one area of Wembley, which is incredible support. And it's going to be tricky to get some spaces, so I'm already nervous when it comes to the general sale for both of these clubs. It's going to be tricky. I mean, if it means I have to share, well, not share, but just get one ticket between 2 families, for instance, I don't mind it. I really don't. Problem is, you have to have a purchase history with Huddersfield Forest to buy one. Yeah, and that is what I'm saying. It says purchase history required. And that is the issue. Because I don't have that, it's going to be very, very tricky. Hence why Matt is going to be wanting tickets. Bloom's going to want tickets as well. They're not Huddersfield or Nottingham Forest supporters. So it's going to be very tricky to get in stadiums. But fingers crossed something can get sorted. That's all I'm going to say with that. We are 21 minutes away. Matt's actually still not live, by the way. So guys, please continue to like, share, subscribe, and do all of that. It's an 8 p.m. kickoff. We have got a couple of 7:45 kickoffs, which include, in fact, I'll be able to show you here because I can capture all of that. So as you can see, these are the games we're seeing today. Everton Palace. Now, Everton win, they're safe. If Everton don't win, then Burnley win. Then Everton will look like that they're more likely to go down than Burnley after that. And no, Chelsea Leicester is also 8 o'clock. I thought that was 7:45 actually. And we've also got the other League Two playoff semi-final, Port Vale and Swindon. We already talked about that in my Colchester career mode yesterday. Check that out if you've not seen it. But the best thing that we could do now is look at the squads for Aston Villa Burnley, because that is the watch along we're doing today. Can you see it? Yes, you can see it. Nice. So the starting 11 looks like this. You've got Martinez in goal, Digne, Tyrone Mings, Callum Chambers and Matty Cash as a back four. Jacob Ramsey, Douglas Luiz, John McGinn with a midfield three. Buen Diaz, number 10. Then, oh my goodness me, that's a name. Chukwuemeka. Is that how you say it? Chukwuemeka? I'm going to say it like that. And what a striker's name. And Ollie Watkins up front there as well. So, a different formation for Burnley. They're going for a back five. Charlie Taylor with James Tarkowski, Nathan Collins, Kevin Long. So he wasn't in the squad when I looked at Burnley Southampton, because that was the last time I did a Burnley watch along. Callum Roberts, he was the one who scored the opening goal against Southampton, with Josh Brownhill, Jack Court, Dwight McNeil, Ashley Barnes and Maxwell Cornet as a front two. Now that's also interesting too. But yeah, obviously at this moment of time, the position we find ourselves is the table looking like this. Burnley in 18th place. Matt's just gone live, by the way. So I know it's tempting for you to go to Matt and at least drop in a hello, but then come back to this if you can. With 36 games, 2 games left, there's 6 points on the line for Burnley. So the maximum that they can get is 40 points. But now we're looking at likes of Everton and Leeds territory here. Leeds have only got 1 game left. They've lost 18 games. Less than Everton, of course, but Everton with 10 wins have given themselves a decent lead there. Everton could really put themselves in a good position here with a win here. You know, 39 points, it's honestly impossible because Leeds can't even overtake Everton if they win. So a win for Everton guarantees them survival. A draw does not guarantee them survival, but they would need Burnley not to lose against Villa and Leeds to beat Brentford, and Burnley to also beat Newcastle and them to lose heavily against Arsenal. So Everton in the driving seat, but they're still not theoretically safe yet. Burnley, if they lose tonight, it's dangerous because they've got to get a result against Newcastle and will have to better Leeds' result. But it is their last away game of the season, and I've got to say, at home, I've been moderately quite impressed with them. I'm sorry, I was just looking for my water bottle. I've got a bit thirsty there. But last time they played against Villa, which was only a couple of weeks ago, they lost 3-0 at Turf Moor. So they're going to be hoping that they don't do that again. So these are the stakes right now. Sorry if you can't actually see the points, actually. I'm just going to slightly drag this so you can actually see what I'm talking about here. So as you can see, 34 points for Burnley, 35 for Leeds, and 36 for Everton. Getting very, very exciting in this relegation fodder here. Aston Villa down to 14th. I didn't even know they were down low, actually. I thought, I've got to say, Villa, Palace, you know, they've got games in hand. They can both overtake Newcastle with a positive result and that Brentford as well. Both Palace and Villa could really be in touching distance of top half if they get a good result today. Leicester can overtake Wolves if they beat Chelsea, which I God hope that they don't. And yeah, Chelsea can secure third place with a win. So those are pretty much the things on the line. So it's quite significant this game week today. It really is quite significant now for the think about it. Let's read some more comments. Me and my mates going through the club. Wembley won the list. Oh, nice. I'm glad for you guys that you're able to go in it. I would love to help you, but season card holders are only allowed to 6 and 6 are already taken. Well, it's one of those things. We are feeding Palace and 2 other clubs in Australia, says Charlie there. Which game should I watch? Whichever one you want to do. I mean, I'm going to be watching Villa and Burnley because it's live on Sky Sports. It's easier for me to see it. We've got Dave Jones here. And I recognise him anywhere. Interesting commentary. I think they're talking about Dwight McNeil there. Very crucial player, Dwight McNeil. Yeah, no, they're called. Oh, I forgot what you call them. They're called. I forgot what you call them. You see these same people. It's not phishing. It's another one-word thing where they paying 30 quid more than face value. That's illegal. What they're doing, by the way. You shouldn't even be tempted to do that. Who buy them and sell them for? Yeah, they definitely do that. If results repeat themselves, Everton are in real danger. So if results repeat themselves. Everton lost 4-0. Well, no, they lost 4-0 to Palace in the FA Cup. I don't know what they did in the league, but I knew they lost very embarrassingly to them in the FA Cup. And with Burnley, I mean, if Burnley repeat the result they did last time, I think they're in danger. Charlie wants me to look at the Everton team. I'll do that now. So we've got Villa. We'll also look at Everton too. Let's go back to capture then. If you do want to see some things, do let me know and I'll get that sorted. We'll actually look at all Premier League teams actually. So yeah, there's Everton and Crystal Palace there. And it's just kicked off actually. So yeah, perfect time to look. Jordan Pickford with Holgate, Keane, Seamus Coleman. That's a back 3, okay. Mikolenko in the left-hand side with Gomez, Decore, Arobi. That midfield 2 on paper should do much better than 16th place in the table. Richarlison, Anthony Gordon, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Gotta say, that's a very strong team from Everton there, all things considered. Jack Butland in goal. So no Gaeta. He's on the bench. It's Jack Butland in goal. Mitchell, Gay, Anderson, Klein, Schlupp, Hughes, Eze, Zaha, Mateta, and Ayew. Is it just me, or is it looking... Well, I thought Olise was here, but I didn't know he was injured, to be fair. MacArthur and Ferguson. That's some crucial ones there. Look at this there. Branthwaite and Rondon suspended, picking up 2 red cards against Brentford, of course. They will actually not be available for the rest of the season. Mina out is quite bad. Keane, doubtful, but he's in the squad, actually. Godfrey, him being out was being a big blow. Townsend's been out. And Van den Beek, not in the squad. So Everton has been hit with a bit of an injury crisis, which has been part of the reason why they're there, but ultimately it's just been poor attitude, really, sometimes. With the bench for Everton, they've got Begovic, Godfrey. Godfrey's on the bench, okay. John Joe Kenny, Reece Welsh, Allen, Donny van der Beek is on the bench. Dele Alli, Tom Davies, and Demario Gray. With Crystal Palace, Gallagher on the bench. Now that surprises me a little bit. Milojevic with Kouyaté, Kelly, Joe Wardez, Gaeta there. Raksaki, Edouard, and Christian Benteke. It looks like to me that Palace have gone not full strength, but Everton have. So if there's any chance that Everton need to win, it's now. Final team I'll look at before I look at comments again will be Chelsea-Leicester. I've got a pretty good idea what the team is already, but I'll just talk through it with you guys. Yeah, Mendy, Rudiger, Silva, Chalobah. Yeah, that I expected that. Reece James, Jorginho, Kante, Alonso, Pulisic, Ziyech, and Lukaku. Yeah, I knew Lukaku was going to keep his place there. Leicester have got Schmeichel, Evans, Fofana, and Marte there. Oh, I hate Marte with a passion. I'm not going to forgive him what he did to us in the FA Cup final. Mendy with Luke Thomas, Dewsbury Hall, Madison, Castagne, Vardy, and Iheanacho. 2 strong teams. We've got Sarr, Azpilicueta, and Mount on the bench. Interesting. Sal, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Kennedy on the bench. Didn't expect to see him. Ross Barkley and Kai Havertz. Yeah, that's expected. Werner and Havertz, I knew were pretty much not going to be there. Chilwell and Hudson-Odoi have just been long gone, haven't they, with injuries there. With Leicester, we've got Danny Ward, Ricardo Pereira, Soyuncu, Harvey Barnes, or Brighton. I'm glad Harvey Barnes is not starting, actually. Chowdhury, Perez, Lookman, and Daka. Gosh, they've really got a dangerous bench there. Bertrand and Ndidi being out might be crucial, but they've still got a really good midfielder here in Mendy. We're probably going to have to try and target him, but he's quite good, you know, so... right, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. But the game we're on today is, of course, Aston Villa, Burnley. just in case anyone wasn't there at the start of the stream, here are those teams. Martinez, Cash, Chambers, Mings, Digne, McGinn, Lewis, Jacob Ramsey, Buendia, former Championship player, of course, I'm going to say this again, Chukwuemeka, that's how I'm going to say it. Ollie Watkins there with Nick Pope, Charlie Taylor, Tarkowski, Collins, former Championship player as well, Kevin Long, and of course Connor Roberts, former Championship player, Josh Brownhill, former Championship player again, Jack Hall, Dwight McNeil, Ashley Barnes, and Maxwell Cornet as a strike partnership. And we're back here. Let's look at more comments here. Toots is the word, or Tutors. They lost 3-1 in the league. Gallagher's a big miss from the start. Yes, he has. Kennedy hasn't played a game for Chelsea in like 4 years. You're not wrong there. He's made one appearance at least under Tuchel, because I remember it vividly. But yeah, for me, he really shouldn't go anywhere near that squad. I remember when he went on loan to Newcastle in the 18-19 season, and he was supposed to be deemed as a good winger there, and he just really was a big letdown in that squad. And if he can't cut it at Newcastle with the competition we've got on our wingers, he's just not going to get it. It may sound savage, but it's the reality of our squad. Really, we try and hold on for too many people. Right, guys, we're nearly at 20 likes already. If you're not hitting the like button, please do so. It does really help the growth of this channel. If you hit the like button, it just, it allows more people to see my stuff. It really does help the channel. Please also, if you're not done so, hit the subscribe button as well. We're 1,122. Let's see if we can get to 1,125 today. That'll be a fantastic achievement for this channel here. But it'll be a good thing if we can actually grow. That will cheer me up, because I don't even know if I'm going to get to Wembley, to be honest. It's really going to be tricky for me to go. My biggest hope is that someone's got spare tickets, even from Forest or from the Huddersfield end, really. What's everyone saying here? There's so much running for teams getting at both ends of the table. Yeah, true. I mean, top four, not that much. Of course, Chelsea have already secured top four, but we will secure third place if we get the win against Leicester. Leicester could get up to 9th. In fact, no, up to 8th, sorry, and overtake Wolves. But they'll have to beat Chelsea for that. Then for Palace and Villa, they can touch on the top 10. I think they'll be slightly behind Brighton each if they do pick up a win. It's more on the bottom three. What sort of relegation battle are we going to get on the final day? And that is what this game is, what today's going to show. If any one of Burnley or Everton pick up a point, they get a big advantage for me. For me, Burnley actually only need to draw this game, and I think they've done it, personally. I don't see Leeds beating Brentford, I've got to be honest. What I saw at Brentford last week, and Leeds at the back, I don't know. But we've seen wild things happen before. I still remember when Leeds overcame a 2-goal comeback to beat Wolves. So they have got that in their locker, but discipline's a big problem. Ayling is not going to be available there. I don't know if Dan James will be back. I don't know if he's served his full suspension yet. But discipline's a big problem. Injuries is a big problem too. So, for me, that point against Brighton could either be a point gained or 2 points lost from what they should have done. Because based on their performance, you would have thought that Leeds should gain all 3 points there. But based on how the rest of the relegation battle perform, you would think it's going to go well. If they perform well in these games in hand, it's 2 points lost for Leeds. But if they both lose in these games in hand, it's 1 point gained from Leeds. Because think of it, Aston Villa and, Burnley and, Burnley did play in this weekend, but that's what we've got to think about, at this moment of time. They've got one game played more. We've got to consider that there. Also, by the way, Port Vale and Swindon is also kicked off as well. Don't know why you can't see it. There we go. Can we see the squads from there? Let's see if we can. Port Vale have got a squad of Stone, Gibbons, Smith, Hall, Worrell, Pett, Taylor, Benning, Garrity, Wilson, and of course, the one and the only Kean Harrett. If you know, you know. With Swindon, with Wardingal, Egbo, Baldry, Conroy, Ian Dullo, Payne, Reed, Williams, McCurdy, Davidson, talented player he is, and Barry in the left-hand side. Now, I know who Wallacott is. He used to be in Chelsea, actually, goalkeeper. Gosh, he's gone down to League 2 now. Oh, dear. With Odimayo, Gladwin, O'Brien, Mitchell Lawson, Aguirre, and Parsons on the bench. Seb Stockbridge is the referee here. Sounds like a parody Mark Goldbridge YouTube channel there. Let's go back into chat. We have got 5 minutes till kickoff. Gosh, time's gone very, very quickly there. We've got 5 of you here. Huge game at the bottom of the table. I'll still keep the poll going for now until we reach kickoff. We've got 21 voters there so far, so do keep voting on the poll. It does really, really help. But any questions about my schedule and things and stuff, this is... When I'm live, use this as an opportunity to catch up with me. We have got a goal, actually, in the League 2 playoffs. Let's actually go back to this. Port Vale have taken the lead against Swindon, and that's a crucial goal because they were behind 2-1 on aggregate. If that goal has come through, now they have now equaled the tie. It says 1-0, but it's not shown as 1-0. We're going to have to wait for them to go back there. Footballing gods are with Swindon. Well, it sounds like Port Vale have gone close already. The table is not even going to matter. It's playoffs. Apparently we've got a goal, but they won't show me who scored. That's helpful, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'll use. I'll use OneFootball. OneFootball never let me down with games like this. Where are about playoffs? There they are. We have got a goal. It is James Wilson. Kean Harrett with the assist. So yeah, Wilson has got his goal in the end. So that makes it 2-2 on aggregate, and Swindon are, well, wouldn't be in the back foot, but Swindon have got to be very, very careful now. They've now lost their advantage going into this moment. Kean Harrett making things happen. You love to see it. Daniel, welcome to the stream. Charlie says James Wilson there. Joe Weller joined Swindon from Bristol City. Oh, did he? All right. Virgil van Strijk. I think that's how you say his surname. I don't know. Pastoral Strijk, the Dutch god, says Charlie there. Everton got Arsenal last game of the season. They need the points tonight. I understand that, but then at the same time, you also need Burnley to beat Newcastle. You know, Newcastle are no team to be messed with right now. If you saw what they did to Arsenal. You know, you might even be thinking that Newcastle's a tougher game than Arsenal right now. I know they're away from home, Everton, so it's quite daunting for them. But by the way, on the Aston Villa and Burnley, the players are just walking out on the pitch right now. For me, I think if Burnley get a point, they've done it. I actually think Everton, as crazy as it sounds, I actually think they've done enough already. Personally, I don't see Leeds beating Brentford. And even if they draw against Brentford, Leeds, because of their goal difference, they can't overtake Everton. So they've already got a really favourable position, Everton, based on the points and the goal difference advantage they got from Leeds. So, personally, at this moment of time, because I have very little faith in Leeds, it really gives Everton a good amount of calmness. But Burnley could really throw something here. Because if Burnley win, then I believe they'll overtake Everton if they don't beat Palace, which makes things very interesting. But it's going to be a tough game. You know, I think Aston Villa, I see that being an easier game for Burnley than Newcastle. I know they're at home against Newcastle at Turf Moor and it could be a really good atmosphere. But personally, I think Newcastle are almost a different league right now based on how they're performing. Aston Villa are coming at the stage where they've not really got much to play for. So I think that could definitely be a good advantage for them there. We've got 23 voters. Let's actually end the poll now. I think now's a good time to end the poll. And it's a very one-sided vote. 83% of you say that it will be a Burnley win tonight. That's very interesting. Daniel's hoping Leeds will go down. Well, I definitely think they're definitely going to be very nervous, Leeds. If Burnley don't get a point here, Leeds have a chance. If Burnley get a point against Villa, I think Leeds are screwed personally. Everton aren't in a favourable position, but you've got to remember, I know they've got Arsenal, I know, but you've got to rely on the two other teams to get a result. Burnley will be having an advantage, but Leeds away to Brentford, come on, they're not going to do it. So personally, I think Everton are fine. You'll be surprised if all of that does happen and I'm seen like an evil genius. But if we do see the likes of Leeds winning and then Burnley winning and Everton go down, then I'll eat my words. That's all I'll say. David voted for a draw, apparently. That's probably where I would go. I'm thinking more edging for a draw based on the fact I think this Villa team, Yes, it looks okay, but I've seen definitely a stronger version of their team before. Excuse me, sorry. Who's going to win this league? I'm going to say Man City have won it. You know, they've got a point advantage. Aston Villa are really going to determine everything. They're going to determine who's got the advantage in the final day in a relegation battle, and they're going to determine on the final day who wins the title. So Aston Villa they're really going to decide the two big parts of the table. So they could potentially go to these two games and really play out their skin and really pull something off. But personally, I don't know. I think I'm leaning more to the fact that I think... Well, I'm just checking my monitor, so sorry about that. It would look like I was about to fall over, so I had to save it there. You can't rely on anyone else. Got to get the points yourself. It's how teams go down. Yeah, true. But all I'm saying is that if let's say Everton lose, I don't think it's the end of the world. That's my personal opinion. But a win, I understand. If they win it, then they're safe. So if I look at it this way, then Everton really should be going for this. And I think Everton really should, because if they do want to guarantee survival, this is the best time to do it. So understandably, I know what you mean there. Right, the players are taking the knee, and kickoff is about to be taking place. It's going to be Villa who kick us off. Buendia on the centre circle, he kicks off for us. And this is going to be it. Are Burnley going to get an advantage or a disadvantage going into the final day? Well, let's find out. I'm waiting for Chelsea and Leicester to also kick off. We'll also keep our eyes on that one game. That game doesn't have too much to play for, although we would see Chelsea secure third place if we win that game. You said we wasn't going to beat Wolves. Well, yeah, true. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. But all three of these teams, Burnley, you know, the thing is, all three of the bottom three, naturally, I'm not going to be very confident with, but they're going to be the more likely teams that are going to shock people, and of course they shocked me, of course. So it's going to be interesting. Now, talking about this game at this moment, we're 50 seconds in, and Villa have already got a free kick. John McGinn is taking it about 30 yards out. He's definitely not going to go for goal. He's going to deliver a ball in. Headed away. Oh, but it's not cleared. Buendia with the shot. Great defending by Taylor. It's not gone out for a corner. Buendia with the cross. Oh my gosh! It was like, oh my days. I thought it was going to be a good moment there for Aston Villa. Great defending in the end by Collins, but I was surprised no one cleared it. I think they were scared it was going to be an own goal. So what happened here? John McGinn free kick. It looked like it was defended, I think, by Tarkowski. And then Buendia invites it back to danger. Charlie Taylor does a great block. And then, oh my gosh. Yeah, they didn't go for the ball because they were scared it was going to go in for an own goal. Corner's taken. It goes to waste, but Aston Villa still with the ball. Long delivery, headed away again. And it's another corner for Aston Villa. Kevin Long this time with a headed clearance. Yeah, it was number 5 who did that previous block. So Tarkowski with some good defending there. You hope Chelsea win because you want to finish above Spurs. In theory, if we do win, that Everton cannot afford to slip up tonight. Yeah, true. But I personally think Leeds won't do it. Personally. You know, I'm jinxers, aren't I? I say one thing and then they'll actually do the opposite thing. So think of me helping your team. Right, cross comes in, well headed away. I tell you what, it's been all Villa at this moment of time. Chelsea will get third. I think so too, but it shouldn't have been as close as it was. Cross comes in, booted away by Collins. Why are they only showing 2 games on the final day? Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? I've not decided what game I'm going to watch, though. I need to remind myself what the 2 games are. I did note them down somewhere, but I can't remember what they are. I think Arsenal-Everton's one of them. But I can't remember what the other one was. But I will be able to know. It's going to likely probably be one including a title decider, maybe. Right, crazy that we're already going to know who's going to be promoted up to the Championship after that. Yeah, so Arsenal, Everton, I think. And then, what's the other one? I don't actually know what it is. I'll find out soon. I'll be able to find out which 2 games are live on Sky. You're from Essex, so it doesn't matter what you think. Well, true. Yeah, typical Essex man being thick. I get that. Thanks, Charlie. Right, with 3 minutes gone. Aston Villa still on the ball with Tyrone Mings. Burnley have barely touched the ball, and they've barely got out of their half, I've got to say. Okay. If they defend as well as they did against Spurs, then they may have a chance to get a point, like a 0-0 draw. And that's probably what Burnley fans are going to want. They're probably going to actually want a 0-0 draw now that I think about it. If they can defend well, like they did against Spurs, then they can definitely get a draw, a 0-0 draw, if that. But a win would definitely make things very comfy for them, because then they'll put them ahead of Everton if they don't beat Palace today. And then, you know, they would have to hope on catastrophic results to go against them if Burnley do go down on the final day. They have got a Newcastle team, which I think will be tricky. But at home at Turf Moor, you know, it's a real coin flip, you know. Right, I'm just going to have a quick drink of water. Make sure you drink your water, guys. Wish I was watching the Chelsea game, and I have no doubt Elliot's going to be watching it on a stream. But I always don't really like watching those streams because they're really far behind from the actual live footage. I'd rather watch live footage and get it as I see and not get it spoiled by other people here. Oh, here's Marcel Cornet. Oh, this could be a chance for Burnley. Good play. Oh my gosh. A rare opening for Burnley there. I don't know what happened there. Lucas Digne with some heroic defending there. Looks like Tyrone Mings is down. What on earth happened here? Why can't they put games on the red button? Oh, yeah, I mean, I would ask that all the time. So what happened here? So it was a long direct ball. It was me. Oh, that looked like an elbow by Barnes there. Oh, I think it's accidental, but it is elbow to the face. And then that's how. That's why there was only one defender to defend Maxwell Cornet. That would have been controversial if it got to a goal there. They would have looked at a potential foul to the build-up there. Jack saying get a fire stick. What, like in the background or something? I don't know. We'll see. Still 0-0, 5 minutes gone. No goals in the Premier League so far. I mean, let's remember we've only got 3 games to talk about tonight. The one that could get some goals soon would be Everton and Palace, with them being kicked off a little bit longer before that. I'm also going to be keeping an eye on the League 2 playoff semi-final as well, for the fact that the scores are aggregate now. They're 2-2, they're level. So that could go to penalties, and we knew how dramatic that was last time. Burnley have got their first corner of the game. Maxwell Cornet's going to take it. And it's a poor corner. No one receives it. It's a goal kick. That's disappointing. If you're going to get a corner, at least don't even kick it above everyone and beat the first man. Those are the 2 requirements for a corner. And the amount of people that can't even do that, it's scary sometimes. That was a small opportunity wasted. You can watch pretty any games. Yeah, thought so. Oh, a fire stick. That's what you meant. Yeah, of course. Should have known that's what I meant. Right, but anyway, if you guys not liked the stream yet, guys, please do so. It does really, really help the stream if you do hit the like button. We have got a goal at Stamford Bridge. It's just popped up on my phone. And I shouldn't be surprised at this point. Let's capture this. Because Chelsea have conceded. Oh, and we've... Oh, okay. 2 goals at once. Let's talk about Everton Palace first, because that was that's more crucial game. Jean-Philippe Mateta with the goal, 0-1 in the 21st minute. Oh, small opportunity by Aston Villa. They can't quite win the ball there. Buendia having a good moment there. Yeah, Palace having more of the ball, looking very strong, Palace, and I was saying that their team looked not full strength, and they still can do that, which goes to show the difference when you've got a well-organised team here, and Everton is anything but that. And then, of course, Leicester have to take the lead against Chelsea. James Maddison, I think, has scored. I think I can, yeah. James Maddison, the goal scorer in the 7th minute. Their first shot on target, 76% of the ball. I mean, it is very Chelsea, isn't it? Have a lot of the ball, don't take chances. Team only with 1 big chance, they take it. Pancake hands from Mendy, 1-0 Leicester. I can't be too hard on Mendy. He did actually make a penalty save, so can't be too hard. But this just happens so much. It's so predictable at this point, and I'm tired of it, to be honest. I really am. Right. I still have faith in Chelsea to get something, but as I said, as you can hear, I'm not raging that much. It's not a big game. No, it was Maddison who scored, yeah. You cringe at lots of corners now. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Just honestly, you should either beat the first man. People that can't beat the first man, I'm like, really? And then corners that just miss everyone. I'm just like, do you even practice? Right, that's a long ball going in, and it's overhit, and Aston Villa lose that opportunity. Still goal kick for Burnley. It's not looking like a good game at the moment. Alex, Burnley jump above Everton with a win. Yes, but they've got to score a goal. And right now, apart from one tiny 2-second opportunity that Cornet had, which I think would have been ruled out anyway if it got in because of a foul from Ashley Barnes, that's the only time Burnley have gone close. Villa, at the opening minute, looked really good, but now have really looked quite pedestrian now. I am not backing Everton for the Champions League. I don't know what you're on about. Right, so here's going to be... Oh, that's Chukwuemeka. What's his name? I need to keep... Chukwuemeka. That's what I'm going to say. Chukwuemeka. That's how I'm going to say it. If I'm not saying it right, guys, do let me know. But one thing I should allude to you, Burnley have only had 6% of possession. It's 94% to 6% possession. Very much backs against the wall. Charlie Brown is going in on Dominic Calvert-Lewin there by the looks of things. I never checked the referee, but I'm going to do it now. I might as well check the Chelsea referee as well. Stuart Atwell. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. And then Villa Burnley. Yes, I thought it was going to be Paul Tierney. Yeah, Paul Tierney. Oh, that's a slight opportunity there by Buendia. Long ball goes in. He does get a touch on it. I think it is going to be a goal kick for Burnley. Call him Chugs. You know what? That's much easier. Thank you, David. Excuse me, I got a lot of indigestion. So yeah, sorry for no videos today, guys. I just didn't feel well today. Always a corner. I thought it came off a Villa player. It came off is a corner actually. Good defending by Charlie Taylor. Chugs loses out though to Dwight McNeil. Maxwell Cornet, but now Maxwell Cornet gets tackled and Villa recover. So Burnley very much playing on the counter attack. But I lost out quite easily there. I'm not biased to Everton at all, really. I'm not. Honest. If I told you who I actually wanted to go down, you'd be very surprised who I'd say. But I'm not going to say it, because that would be not leaving my bias out the door. Right. Oh, that's a really good run by Jacob Ramsey. That's going to be Buendia now. Cross is blocked. I think it is a goal kick, actually. He goes for the cross and he doesn't find anyone. It's a goal kick to Burnley. No more goals in the other games as it stands. It stays 1-0 Palace, 1-0 Leicester and 1-0 Port Vale. Those are the 3 goals that we've got. 65% possession for Palace. Did expect that. I did expect Palace to have a bit more of the ball. It wouldn't surprise me if Everton have more dribbles or... interceptions though, or distance covered actually, because they will run for the ball. Depends. In fact, I didn't think about this. There's no Coutinho, and I put him in my thumbnail. There's no Coutinho on the pitch. Coutinho's on the bench. Didn't even talk about Villa's bench clearly, because there's Feeney, in fact, let's show capture. I clearly didn't talk about this because I didn't talk about this. We've got Robin Olsen, who, if you remember, was at Sheffield United at the start of the season. Feeney, Ashley Young. Bloody hell, he's still there. Coutinho there, Nakamba, Sanson, Bertrand Traore, and Danny Ings. Villa have got some really good players to go off the bench if they do want some options. But if you look at the stats here, 81% possession to 19% there. Only 2 shots to Burnley's 0. 2 block shots to 0 there. 3 corner kicks to 1. Burnley with 4 fouls, so we've got to be quite careful there. No big chances at the moment, so the game's still taking a bit of time just to get something at the moment. Every time Burnley go forward, they just, they've got a trampoline touch and they give the ball away. God, I'm really thirsty a lot of the time. I think that was part of why I didn't feel well. I think I was dehydrated. I lacked vitamin D, definitely, because apparently I looked very pale, so I needed to go outside and for the sun. And for this past, I say this past 2, in fact, well, since pretty much the last game week of the season, I've really gone into a really bad habit of just feeling, well, not quite lazy, but it's just not got any energy, and I don't even think motivation can really help me get out of it. What a run this is by Jacob Ramsey to Ollie Watkins. Ramsey with the shot, it's blocked. Oh, small opening there by Chance, but it's booted away. Villa still have the attack. Cornet does quite well, but they're going to try and claim for something. No penalty given now, I don't think so. Anyway, call him Ashley Old. So what happened there? It was McGinn, and then what a run this was by Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey, and this was a player that Elliot really likes. He's a really talented player. Tarkowski with the block. Chugs manages to tackle Brownhill, but then there's enough people back to boot it away. For Sonai was vitamin K. Well, I didn't think it was vitamin D either until I was told otherwise. That was me thinking vitamin C was sun, but no, that's oranges and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I did see Samba's dancing actually. He did his very, very best to distract. What a cross, good defending by Tarkowski. It's one back though. And Watkins, he doesn't get ahead of Collins, and it's collected by Pope. 15 minutes gone. Still, only 2 shots in this game, which have come in the way for Aston Villa, but none on target. They've all been blocked shots really, so disappointing on their part. They've not really tested Nick Pope yet in goal. Still no goals. Still 1-0 between Everton Palace. Still 1-0 between Chelsea and Leicester. If there's any game you want me to cover in detail with stats, etc., do let me know because I will cover it. Guys, it's a good time to like the stream. We're still on 21. We seem to be struggling a little bit with subs and likes right now. So guys, if you can hit the like button, it does tremendously help the channel, especially, it just helps people see it. Good defending there by Taylor. It's going to be a corner for Villa. Yeah, so please do like the stream. It does tremendously help the channel. If you've not hit the subscribe button either, that also really helps too. We're still plateauing on 1,122. Not really growing anywhere at the moment. But, the short corner. Oh, what a chance. What a save by Nick Pope. It was John McGinn. That went from distance. Just outside the penalty box. I'm looking at this again. It was a short corner. No one marking McGinn. That is incredible. I think, to be fair, it would have been defended off the line by Connor Roberts. But that's an incredible save by Nick Pope. But it's another corner. Burnley switched off there. Yes, they did. Short corner again. Another long delivery, but it's collected by Pope this time. That wasn't as good. Burnley have really got to try and think of an approach just to even attack at teams. Because at this moment of time, if they're just going to defend, if they stay switched off, and we've just seen a moment when they did switch off in the 17th minute there, then they're going to be punished. Okay, this could be something there. They're trying to lead an attack there. Nathan Collins moving up forward here. Look at him. He's playing like the attacker there, but Chugs does well to defend it. And yes, it's nice and calm for them. Douglas Luiz on the ball now. I've barely seen him in this game, actually. Here's John McGinn. John McGinn's going to give it to the right back, which is Matty Cash, former Championship player, of course, ex-Nottingham Forest. So David would know a thing or two about him. Now to Lucas Digne. Lucas Digne's got a couple of options there. Callum Chambers, who, that's the first time I've said his name tonight as well. I think I've said every single name from Villa's squad now. If Burnley can see first, it's game over. It's more difficult. I find it more tricky to see Burnley getting back into this rather than I compare to seeing Villa. Right, John McGinn to Matty Cash. Cash with the cross. Defended away by Roberts. Taylor. Boots it away. Looks like it comes off a deflection there. It's hard to say what's going to happen. I mean, at this moment of time, when you see the team that's in control, it's Villa. Most definitely Aston Villa are the better team in terms of control. In terms of chances, only that one save from Pope was pretty much it at the moment. Now, this could be a good opportunity for Burnley. Counter-attack at this moment of time. Dwight McNeil running with pace. But he takes the cross early, and it's good defending by Callum Chambers. I can't believe I said that. Good defending and Callum Chambers don't normally fit in the same sentence. Aston Villa give the ball away very cheaply though. There's Josh Brownhill, sorry, I called him James there. Charlie Taylor on the ball. Who's he going to give it to? He's going to pass it to McNeil. Then they're retreating a little bit. Then he's going to boot it wide a bit. Yeah, Kevin Long's number 28 there. They're going to go to the right-hand side now. Jack Cork. Now, that's a very ambitious ball, and it does find Ashley Barnes against Callum Chambers there. Barnes back to Brownhill, Taylor. Burnley, I think, having their best spell of the game so far. Cross comes in. Header. Oh! That was actually a one header there by Ashley Barnes. But Callum Chambers does well to defend it. I don't know what happened there to the back line. But whoever was marking Barnes did not do a good job, actually. It was Chambers that did well. I think it was... can't see it. It was Digne. Digne was too slow to mark Barnes. Gosh, Digne being too slow to Barnes. That's a bit embarrassing. But it's good defending by Chambers. He boots it away, and Burnley have got another corner. Well, Scotland or Ukraine who will make the World Cup? I think Wales. Corner headed away by Mings. Shot! Oh, that was a really ambitious effort there. And it's well defended by Matty Cash. Gosh, is he going to have some brain cells after that? Not because he was stupid, but because he got his head blasted away by Dwight McNeil. It was quite a fierce shot. Literally right just above the forehead. My goodness me. That was a really good bit of defending there. Brave defending as well by Matty Cash there. Showing his class. You know, we've seen him all the time in the Championship. We know how good he is as a Championship defender. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. Massimo Cornet with the corner. Ooh. That was a better corner, but... Ooh, very ambitious bit of defending by Buendia. Throw to Burnley. Cash is a warrior. No, he was most definitely a brave man defending that shot there. It's... going to be another Burnley throw-in, really. Burnley having their longest spell of possession now. There is a goal at Goodison Park. It's just popped through on my phone. And it's not good news if you are an Everton supporter. Everton had that devastating defeat against Brentford, you know, leading twice. They finished that game in 9 men. And it's going to make things very nervy for the relegation battle if Burnley get a good result tonight. Because... Palace are 2-0 up. Jordan Ayew, I think, with the goal. It's not popped up yet, but I believe it's Jordan Ayew, who actually just got yellow carded as well for something there. God, look at this. That looks like a really bad and average back line, and even midfield there. Richarlison having the highest rating than Michaelenko, but apart from that, not great. Palace, on the other hand, looking really, really nice there. Looking really, really good. It is still in Burnley's possession. They've got a throw, which they're taking forever to do, by the way. I don't know why they're taking a long time to do this throw in there. Long throw in. And it's straight to Martinez. That's very disappointing for them. Yeah, I mean, that tiny little spike was Burnley's spell that I was talking about. But apart from that, it's really been all Villa, I've got to say. Charlie's happy that Everton are going down. I don't think they will, but... It's not looking good for them because Burnley's goal difference, it was already better than Everton's. They will overtake Everton, Burnley, if they win this game. And obviously it's still 0-0. So at this moment of time, Burnley will still be behind Everton. But personally, the one who I think will go down is Leeds, personally. That's why I'm not having too many concerns of Everton right now. They made the Palace gate look like Brentford. Yeah, SofaScore did. I don't know if that's what they look like in real life, to be honest, though. If anyone's watching the game, they'll be able to tell me. Coniston, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. We're talking through Aston Villa Burnley. Still 0-0. Closest to scoring, probably John McGinn from just outside the penalty box. A really stunning save, acrobatic save by Nick Pope. You've got to say, if Nick Pope wasn't in goal, how many points would Burnley have? It's incredible, really. Even if Burnley lose, they can still beat Newcastle, yes, but personally, I don't think Burnley will, in my opinion. Tyrone Mings on the ball to Jacob Ramsey. Interesting pass there. Douglas Luiz now on the ball. It's gone to Digne now. Villa struggling a little bit going forward at this moment in time. Not struggling on the ball, but they're struggling to progress now. It looks like Burnley's defensive shape is really taking a toll on their play. They're also trying to press as well, which is definitely going to make things nervy at this moment of time. I actually fancy Everton losing at least. We have 3 teams battling for survival on the last day instead of 2. Yeah, but that Everton are losing, they are still in it. I'm not denying that. But, you know, a win for them, or even a draw for them, would have put them in touching distance of survival. But definitely losing, it definitely makes things quite nervy. Burnley would be last if they didn't have Pope. Yeah, I'd have to agree, to be honest. Even the games that they won recently, Pope had his heroics. Brentford will be selling the 8th if Raya didn't get injured. Now, that is interesting. That might be something I cover when I do my reaction to my Premier League table, thinking about where would teams finish had they not had their main players injured. Finley's here. Welcome to the stream. Guys, if you've not hit the like button for the stream, please do so. It does tremendously help. Let's go for 30 likes by half time, which is 20 minutes away. So 10 likes in 20 minutes. Is that possible? Here's Matty Cash in the penalty box here. Oh, he goes for goal just over. I thought it was on target there. I thought he just got the right in the corner, but no, he just gets it just over the goal. Excuse me, sorry. If you're not hit the subscribe button either, please also hit the subscribe button. It also really helps the channel too. We're still on 1,122. So if we can push maybe to 1,125 today, it'd be an incredible achievement for this channel as well. Social medias are down there in case you want to follow my Twitter and my Instagram. They're both down there as well. So things you could do for free. Follow my social medias, liking, subscribing and sharing. If there's anyone that wants to even be even more generous, you can even donate as well. But obviously, I'm not going to force you guys to do that. That's under your own free will. I want to play Everton or Burnley next season, says Finney. You're a Preston fan, aren't you? So, yeah, there'll be some Championship fans looking at this game thinking, okay, who's going down? Because at this moment of time, based on the table, it will be... let's actually check the table quickly. Let's actually remind ourselves. Let's not look at the subs there. Let's look at the table as it stands. Because I believe, look at this, at this moment of time, it will be Leeds who are down. It will be Leeds who are down. Because despite Burnley and Leeds having the same amount of points, the goal difference for Leeds is much worse. And Leeds will have to get something against Brentford. But if Burnley concede and don't win, then Burnley will be back in the bottom 3. So things are really on a knife's edge now. It really does make things very exciting for the end of the season. Burnley having a lot of, Aston Villa, having a lot of the ball, but they've just not been able to create any chances since that John McGinn chance. Message to any Everton fan in the chat right now. Don't worry, you'll not go down. Santa Claus SC will come to town and Sunday will give you 3 points. Yeah, that's an Arsenal fan talking, isn't it? Well, at least it's not Charity FC because we're doing a great example of that right now. On a man's of play, we deserve to stay up more than Everton. I can kind of understand that. Buendia, through ball to find Matt Cash. Cross, well defended again. I tell you what, I think that people of the like of Vize and Burnley fans were actually feeling quite confident. I don't think because they can score goals, but I think it's their defensive improvement. Now, that's a good bit of play. Matty Cash, cross again, corner to Aston Villa. And I do think it actually came off Cash last, so I think that's a bit controversial there. Taylor was not happy with that decision. It's only 28 minutes. It's only 20 minutes. There'll be goals in this game. Yeah, but who for though? That's the question. Yeah, I think it came off Cash last. I think referees made a bit of a poor decision there. I thought something popped up there, but still no goals. Corner comes in. No, not yet. Right, Digne takes it short to McGinn. Back to Digne. Cross headed away by Brownhill. Another corner. Aston Villa having a streak of corners right now. If they've not really they've not really been able to make anything out of it at this moment of time. Based on scores, it's still 2-0 Palace. It is still 0-0 between Aston Villa, Burnley, still 1-0 Leicester there, and still 1-0 between Port Vale and Swindon. So nothing happening there. Corner comes in from Digne. Long corner this time. Header! Oh! It's Buendia. Buendia's had some good chances, I've got to say, but he's just not been able to hit the target today. Buendia's definitely been very involved, but he's just not hit the target. As simple as that. He heads it way over the goal, and it's a goal kick to Burnley. As long as we put in a good performance, I don't mind if we go down. At least we're trying, unlike Everton. That is something worth saying. Star I completely forgot about, but yeah, that's right. Danny Ings was actually relegated with Burnley in their 14-15 season. I forgot Ings had a season with Burnley, but no, they're completely right. Right, goal kick by Nick Pope. Ashley Barnes wins the header against John McGinn. But good defending by Chambers. Oh, and even an acrobatic effort by Douglas Luiz. Buendia. Oh, definitely a free kick conceded by Kevin Long. Buendia doing the sort of thing we see at Norwich sometimes, where he does a couple of skill moves there, and he gets halted by, and it's definitely a free kick. Jacob Ramsey on the ball. No Sean Dyche, no win, says Cito. Interesting. I mean, at this moment of time, the reason why Burnley are out of this position is because they did have a very brief managerial bounce with Michael Jackson in charge. But at this moment of time... Oh, this could be a good chance for John again. What a save by Nick Pope. Oh, we had two good options there. I was going to say, I was thinking, where's Weghorst? But he's on the bench. Oh my gosh. This is a big opportunity. So Jacob Ramsey... That's a gorgeous ball. John McGinn gets ahead of Kevin Long. Now, he has got two options. He goes to shot himself, or he slits through Ollie Watkins. Had he slipped Ollie Watkins in, he'd be 1-1, and I think it would be 1-0 Villa. Bit selfish from McGinn. He goes on his own, and it's a world-class save by Nick Pope. I don't like to use world-class all that often, but the positioning and that was right in the upper netting in the corner. And Pope got there and saved it. He did a brilliant job saving that. Ultimately, keeping Burnley in this now. And it's a corner again to Aston Villa. Digne, and well caught by Pope. Pope is their best player, isn't he? Incredible. I mean, I've got to say, if Pope does leave Burnley, Burnley are going to be mudded. Offside given against Dwight McNeil there. So they try and go in on the counter-attack, but... he doesn't get ahead of the back line. It was actually Douglas Luiz who actually managed to protect the back line a little bit there. So fair play on his part. Everton are the worst team for simulation, so I hope they go down. Oh, well, you should have seen against Chelsea and Liverpool. They were awful with simulation there. So, oh, excuse me. I've got to say, if Everton do stay up by less than 3 points, they've got Chelsea to thank, really. They really do have Chelsea to thank. Douglas Luiz to Jacob Ramsey. Lucas Digne. Oh, Chucks tries to get the ball, but it's retrieved well by Buendia. Buendia's been everywhere today. Good running there. Oh, good play by Ramsey. It's blocked again by Collins this time. Gosh, it's going to feel like the 10th corner for Burnley now. Looking at the fans in the stands reminds me at the time when they were on a phone call to keep up with the score lines. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Half times. Oh! Corner goes in, and again, it's Callum Chambers this time, but the shot is off target. Villa have by far had the most chances. Let's look at stats just so I can enhance my point. As you can see, oh, I didn't mean to do that. 77% possession to 23%. 7 shots to 1, which says everything so far. 2 shots on target to 0 there. I mean, that's the difference. Look how wasteful Villa have been. Only 2 shots on target to compared to their 7 there. 8 corners. We've had 9 corners. So I said 10 corners as an exaggeration, but they've actually nearly got 10 corners already. Pope's made 2 big saves. Shots outside the box 3. So... that's been part of Villa's problem. Shots outside the box are well and all, but they need to really go for power and go for the corner. Pope's really going to be a tough goalkeeper to get past if you're going to go from distance. Now, it does look like Burnley have got a free kick about 25 yards out. Well, in fact, oh no, actually 30 yards out theoretically. 6 tackles to 3, 2 interceptions. Look at that, 13 clearances. Burnley have really been trying to keep a good solid back line. It's with attack momentum. Look how one-sided this has been. Burnley with a very, very tiny spell being a better team. And that's really been it, really. Even with this free kick now, it's just outside the box. Another free kick awarded to Burnley. Chucks this time, giving the foul away. Villa have got to be quite careful of that. Especially the likes of McNeil. McNeil and Cornet are people that can really hold the ball very well and are tricky players to tackle. So those will be the 2 players who will likely win the most fouls and would get good free kick positions. Now, they've definitely got a much better free kick position now. This one looks about 20 yards out this time. LJP, welcome. Chelsea are so hot and cold, it's unreal. Oh, tell me about it. Especially second half. First half, we actually looked incredible. And speaking of Chelsea, I think we have got an equalising goal at Stamford Bridge. Let's just see how this free kick goes from McNeil. Partially headed away. Oh, Martinez spills it, but it's spilted away. And it's a foul on the goalkeeper, so it wouldn't have been given anyway. I think there is a goal at Stamford Bridge. It is 1-1 between Chelsea and Leicester. Look at that. That attack momentum shows that Chelsea have looked to be the better side. Right, Everton Palace 2-0 half time. They're showing the highlights there at this moment of time. And it's Alonso who scores. I tell you this, my brother especially, he wants Alonso gone. But he is scoring crucial goals for us right now. He really is turning up. And he really wants to try and fight for his future by the looks of things. I don't know who assisted the goal, but look at that. It just really looked like that Chelsea had been probing forward. Corner, oh no, corner, cross comes in, headed away, this time by Jacob Ramsey, and it's off target. Do Aston Villa know how to do a header on target? That's my question, really. You know, because all the crosses so far, they've just not been able to direct them towards Pope. Yeah, LJP, look at you getting a warm welcome here. So, to remind you, there's 9 shots for Villa and only 2 for Burnley. Very one-sided at this moment of time, I would dare say. As well. The strikers are looking... Is there no sound? Is it not working again? Are you kidding me? Is it working now? Is it just completely unplugged again? It's not that. Are you trolling me now at this point? I swear to God. Because I don't listen to my stream, I always leave the man in peace. Oh, chance for Cornet. Nah, nothing. Nothing there. Right, I'm just checking out. You're trolling me, aren't you? You're trolling me. For goodness sake, if that's the case. Came back. You are, aren't you? I'm not muted. There's not a chance. I mean, I'm going through adverts now. Hello? Right, that's working. It froze that time. I did see that, but I dealt with that. I don't know what happens. So sometimes, if there's a loose connection, it's like, oh, we don't know what to do. No, I've dealt with it. Don't worry. It's good. It's good. John McGinn with a cross. It's headed away. Right. Well, it's safe now. It's good. It's good. It's good now. Leave the man in peace. Yeah, it's working now. Right, good. Nice, that's what we want to hear. Okay, should we do a poll? I think we should do a poll. We've not done a poll for quite some time. What should we do? Let's do the obvious one. Who is going down? Or who's getting relegated? I'm not going to use going down. We've got 3 options as well. Or do it in order of the current table. So it'll be... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to include Leeds as well. I meant to include this. Can I edit this? No, I can't edit. Great. Didn't mean to click that, guys. So if any of you think Leeds, just comment and then I'll acknowledge that. All right. I didn't mean to do that. In fact, actually, no. I'm gonna redo it. I'm actually gonna redo it. I'm gonna try that again. Let's do this properly this time. Why was it me thinking I'd forgotten how to do... Where's the option of Man City? Love that. Come on, don't lag out now. Thank you. No, end poll. End poll. Didn't mean to do that. We're actually going to do it properly. We're going to do it properly. Who is getting relegated? Burnley got a good free kick position, by the way. Headed away. Not cleared. God, I tell you what, Martinez is not looking confident at claiming the ball from a free kick. Definitely not as much as Pope. Pope looks a lot more commanding there. Add option, dingus. Now ask community. There we go. We're 1 like away from 30 likes apparently. So if you guys have not liked the stream yet, please do like the stream. It does tremendously help this channel. So yeah, 30 likes before after would be fantastically appreciated. If you're not hit the subscribe button either, it does tremendously help as well. We're still on 1,122, so we're having a bit of a rough patch with subs at this moment of time. But if you know anyone that's not seen my channel who may subscribe, please tell them to subscribe. Sharing the channel is also really important as well. It does really help the growth of this channel as well. Social medias are down there, which you can follow as well. Donating is also an option, but of course you don't have to do as well. All of that does really help this channel. Right, now you've actually got the right poll. Let's see how that happens. No Gatsby, no party says Blue Terrier. Is it muted? No, it's not muted now. It's, well, not on what I see. It's mute. It's working now. But at this moment of time, he's downstairs. I'm going to have to keep watching my mic just to make sure it doesn't mute. It's going to do like a good couple of seconds of muting. I don't know why it does that. It's like if I touch the cable, it's going to mute. Like, watch. There we go. But now we're back. Because if you touch the cable, basically it mutes, which is so bloody annoying. Right, Manchester City Villa is one of the live games. That's going to be the one from the Premier League. And Liverpool Wolves is live. So not even Arsenal and Everton's live. That is shocking. That is absolutely shocking that none of those other games are live. How on earth can they only do that as their live games? Burnley with their best spell in the game, having a throw in a box in the 42nd minute now. But still nothing that's going to test Martinez. Definite free kick and foul by Chugs. I tell you what, Chugs is struggling now. I don't know if Gerrard's brought him on for minutes and stuff, but he's definitely struggling now. Well, I know I'm not muted now. I can't understand you. You're sounding like a robot. Oh, are you serious? I'm going to fix the mic. Just give me a minute. Does this sound a little bit better? I'm a bit further away from the mic now, which should make things a little bit better as well. Maybe I was too close to the mic and also dodgy connection too. Chugs won't be on second half. I personally don't think so. I think substitute him off and bring someone like Danny Ings on. Or in fact, no, wait, actually, hang on a minute. Am I getting them confused now? In fact, no, Danny Ings is in Villa, isn't he? No, he is. Why am I saying that? That was me thinking he was a Burnley player, but no, he was at Burnley, but nah, he's no longer a Burnley player. Danny Ings, I think, should go on, or even, you know, try Coutinho up front, to be honest, and change the formation slightly. Because it seems like Watkins is the lone striker. So actually, I'll put Coutinho on for Chugs, to be honest. Yeah, I think Charlie's either trolling or just something. Oh my god, there's a penalty! Guys, you distracted me! Burnley have got a bloody penalty! And I've... Alright, well actually Barnes is about to take a penalty. Oh my god, well that's why I can't... No, I'm not listening to you, Charlie. You're trolling now. Right, well Burnley got a penalty. Ashley Barnes scores! 1-0 Burnley! That's a big goal for the relegation battle here. Goodness me. Now, the fact that Burnley have scored that, that's a really big goal for them. That's a huge goal for their season. I didn't even get to see who conceded the penalty. Because I was talking to you guys and I was dealing with my microphone. That is so annoying. Just at least show me the incident again so I can have my opinion on it. But that's a huge goal for that, because that means Burnley now overtake Everton. And then Burnley will be looking very comfortable now. You've got to say, they don't really deserve this goal, Burnley. I've got to be honest. But they got the opportunity and they took it. And that goal could see them stay in the Premier League. It really could. That's how big this goal can be for them. Ashley Barnes, who's been a player this season, who has been injured quite a fair bit. Definitely not been as good as he has been. But he does make his opportunity count. Who conceded the pen? Like, can anyone give me an update? Burnley are on 16th place now, by the way, following this. Who conceded the penalty? Cornet's. So Cornet got fouled. Buendia. So Buendia concedes the penalty, apparently. Yeah, I am fuming with you now because you distracted me from the big moment of the game. Leeds in the mud. Yes, they're not. It's not looking good for Leeds. It really is not looking good for Leeds. Personally, I said Leeds will have a chance if Burnley don't win. So it really is not good for them now. Because when you look at it, I'm going to show you the table and show you guys what it looks like now. Just make sure I've got the right thing showing. Yeah, so if you look at this, Leeds, well, to be fair, the gap's not as big as I thought. It is still only 1 point, but they need to beat Brentford. It's half-time, by the way. It's half-time at Villa Park. Burnley have done everything and more from what they needed to do so far. They are winning 1-0 at half-time, and this will put them in a really good position for Premier League survival. You nearly missed it, how unprofessional. Well, it's your guys' fault. I'm blaming you. I don't care if you don't like that. I'm blaming you. But yeah, at this moment of time, what was I going to say? Yeah, I was just checking likes, sorry. We're 1 like away from 30 likes. If any of you have not liked the stream, please do like the stream. It really does help the growth of this channel. If you do like the stream, it does tremendously help the growth. If you've not hit the subscribe button either, we're still 1,122. If you've not hit the subscribe button, please do so. It's free to do, and it does really, really help the growth of this channel. And I'm actually going to show you something really, really quickly, guys. So I'm going to show you... where's the stats? In fact, I'm actually not going to show you, just in case I show you the wrong thing. I'm going to show you a stat which shocked me the other day when it came to subscribers. See if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? I found it somewhere and now I can't find it. What the hell? That's not what I want. Where is it? Not live count. Where is it? There was a stat that I wanted to show you guys, but I can't find it now. Oh, for goodness sake. It's going to be in analytics somewhere. But now I don't know where it is. By the way, we've actually hit over 10k views in the last 28 days, which is actually really good. I wonder if it might be here. No, that's playlists. Watch time impressions. No, I don't want that. Where's the one for subscribers? Audience. No. Not research. Not audience there. Where the bloody hell is it? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, it took forever. So guys, I want to show you a stat right now. See this here. We have got more people who watch my content who are not subscribed, 54.3%, to people who have subscribed, 45.7%. Should we make it a mission this week to try and get that percentage 50-50? Probably not by this week, but in the next couple of weeks, let's see if we can level the scores out with not subscribed and subscribed, okay? Because more of you watch me who are not subscribed and subscribed, so please, it does really does help the channel when you do that. I mean, I missed the incident from the pen, but I now know who's conceded it and who caused it. So at least I know that now. So we'll use this time to just quickly go through comments. I'll keep the poll going for now. We should all call him Theodore. Oh, for goodness sake, guys. Making a joke out of me now. This is bullying. Maybe available for the game. Brentford are kind of deciding a relegation because we played Everton and now Leeds. Yeah. Bamford injured. Oof. Yeah, Bamford's back then. That could be a good moment for Leeds. But, God, it's really going to make things really desperate for Leeds now. It's really going to make things desperate now. But a win would really put them in a good position. And actually, now, if Burnley win, Everton are in deep trouble. If Burnley win, Everton are in deep trouble. And that's what all of you guys were trying to tell me. I was just very stubborn for the fact that Burnley are not going to win. But now they are winning. Let's actually talk about the implications. So, let's actually drag the image to the right so you can see the points. So, as you can see, Leeds 35, Everton 36. Leeds have got Brentford. Now, personally, I don't think they'll win. I don't even think they'll draw. A draw for Leeds will not even be enough either. Because the goal difference is a lot worse in Leeds' ends. I mean, when you think about it, Everton need to concede... Can't do the maths. 16 goals to match Leeds' goal difference. So, if anything, if Leeds go down by their goal difference, that's going to be really heartbreaking for them. But this win for Burnley puts them in a great position. It actually gives them a really good advantage, actually. And for the fact they've got Newcastle as well, yes, I did say that I don't think they'll win it. But I still think that will be enough. And actually, 37 points is the same amount of points they got last season. So, at this moment of time, they're actually matching what they got from last season. It looks like Everton are going back onto the pitch very quickly there. I'll look at their stats in a minute. But if you look here, look at that. Burnley had that big spike near the end, and that was when they got their penalty. So Aston Villa really put their foot on the gas, really at the wrong time. And I got to say, Aston Villa, I do expect them that they can make a comeback. They have got the quality players on the bench that can do that. But, right, let's see this. Long ball. Buendia against Cornet. Oh, what's he doing? I'm sorry, no, Buendia is an idiot there. What the bloody hell is he doing? Cornet's even taking his time. Are you serious? It's a definite Stonewall pen. But Buendia, he's annoyed with himself. I don't know why I don't even know what he's thinking. And it was him who actually made the cross go as well because he couldn't get ahead of Tarkowski either. So, nearly a double amount of mistakes from Buendia caused that. That is very disappointing because apart from that, I think he's had a decent game, Buendia. That is a real shame for him, actually. Let's look at stats. 76% possession to 24, 9 shots to 4, 2 shots on target to 1, 4 shots on target to 1, 3 shots to 2, 9 corners, to 3. 1 offside to 0. They're talking about the Ashley Barnes elbow to Mings. I'm surprised VAR didn't even look at that, I gotta say. So, potentially, Burnley have been quite fortunate in some areas, I gotta say. But, At this moment of time, they're winning, and Villa can't, they cannot blame, but they can only blame themselves, Villa, at the moment. And I think this would actually, now that I think about it, was the perfect game for Burnley here. This, I felt, was their must-win game. Because Villa have got nothing to play for, to be honest. And I think Newcastle will be tougher. And I think if they get a win here, I think Burnley will have enough there. Still 2-0 between Everton and Palace. If we look at the stats from there, Palace having 66 to 34% there. 5 shots each. 3 shots on target to 2. 3 shots off target from Everton there to 2 there. 2 corner kicks each. 4 fouls each. 2 yellow cards for Palace, which they've got to be quite careful with. 2 big chances, and they've taken both of them clearly. Everton apparently have hit the woodwork, though. Goalkeeper saves 2, so actually, Butland's made more saves than Pickford in goal, which does make sense based on his chances. Dele Alli on for Andre Gomez. Now, that is an interesting substitution by Lampard there. Let's look at the final game stats in the Premier League, which is Chelsea-Leicester. I'll do this one last because there's not much to play for here now. Why can't I scroll up? There we go. 72% to 28%. Look at that. They only had 1 bloody shot, and that was their goal. Of bloody course it is. Of course it was. 10 shots, 2 on target, crap going forward. Yes, same old story. What can I say? 3 shots off target, 5 blocked shots. So Leicester, back 3. Well, we can pretty much say it's going to be a back 5, isn't it? So part of the bus merchant. Yeah. Very predictable. 1 big chance, which we did take. So well done to Alonso for that. 4 shots inside the box. Wait, so no shots inside the box for Leicester. Bame, 1 shot outside the box. So Maddison scored a stunner, basically. Of course it was. Schmeichel making 1 save. Doesn't really look like a great game. Looking very one-sided and not many opportunities for keepers to really show their capability in goal. But that's what I can see so far. Before kick-off from Burnley and Villa, now is a really good time to go and look at some comments, which I will be looking very quickly in the next 10 seconds. There we go. People only want us down because they hate the club, says Charlie. You can tell on the balance to scare. Everton fans will be scared. They will be, but I do think Leeds, I'm sorry, but out of all of the 3 teams, they're the one team out of the 3 teams that I am not confident on. VAR is a joke. Honestly, it's ridiculous. How they didn't even look at Barnes doing that how they didn't look at Barnes doing that. I can't remember who it was. It was to Ming, sorry. If it was an opportunity or a goal for Burnley, they would have looked at that and they probably would have even penalised and given a card for Barnes. Off topic, but what is the correct pronunciation of VAR? 1 syllable or for 3 letters? So VAR or VAR? I prefer VAR, to be honest. Even Forest beat Leicester. Yeah, be quiet, David. We've already... Did we beat Leicester in the reverse? We did. But, yeah. A lot of teams beat Leicester this year, to be fair. It's a peculiar position. We've not really got too much to play for now. By the way, results of the poll so far. 10 of you voted 60%, so 6 of you voted Leeds to go down. No one's voted for Burnley as of now. But if Burnley do concede a couple of second half goals, that could really change the complexity of things very quickly there. I'm going to be very careful there because obviously if I touch a cable, the mic is not going to work. So I've got to be quite careful there. Brentford going to get top 10 since BFC Vlogs. Well, they'll need to beat Leeds for a start to even have a chance. They're currently 12th. I mean, Brighton, they've got West Ham. Palace, they've got Man United. That could happen, to be fair. That could happen. Newcastle having Burnley, and they're ahead of them there. Villa, yeah, Brentford can easily get top 10. They really can if results go their way. Both Brighton and Palace playing against top 7 teams. I had to put top 7 there, if we're going to include West Ham and Man United there. In fact, I think it's the Conference League still. Yeah, because West Ham can still get Europa League football. So what we theoretically have at the final day of the season, which is going to make things really intense, the title will still be decided. Top 4 is going to be decided. The final 4th place is going to be decided. Final Europa League place is going to be decided. And ultimately, the final relegation place. Holy crap. Those 4 positions in themselves are the 4 most crucial areas of the table. And they're all not decided yet. And they will be after the final weekend of, I nearly said Championship, Premier League football. So there's no doubt about it. I am most definitely going to stream the final day of the Premier League. It will be stupid of me if I don't. With that much on the line, I definitely got to give you a good commentary there. I don't know what game I'm going to watch. Am I going to watch Man City Villa or Liverpool Wolves? I've not done a watch along for Liverpool or Wolves yet, but I think the better game is going to be Man City Villa. I think that one will be a bit more open than Liverpool Wolves. Wolves is very defensive. I've watched them against Chelsea, and then a really bad team to play up against. They're a really bad, well, not bad in quality, but they're an awful team if you want to try and get an easy win. Only Man City have really made winning against Wolves look very easy this season. Right, second half looks like it's about to start. I mean, next ad break, it will be second half. Just that one stupid moment from Buendia has made this whole thing happen. Villa should not be losing this at this moment. They definitely have been the better team, more on the ball, have forced Pope to make a couple of good saves. But one thing that is concerning me about Villa is their lack of opportunities inside the box. So that could be great defending from Burnley's part. But at the same time, Villa need to they need to cut them up, really. They need to actually approach the same intensity as they did in the first minute. They looked the most threatening in the first minute, and since then, Villa have really camped back, and they've been a lot more slower. They've relied more on the likes of Digne and Cash trying to make wide runs in the fullback position. But they need more players. Jacob Ramsey looks promising in some positions there. We do have a goal at Goodison. It's a third goal at Goodison Park. And it's a big goal maybe, because it's an early second half goal for Everton. The Toffees have got 1 goal back. It's Michael Keane with the goal, which I think Michael Keane has cost Everton a lot of points this season. So a draw right now for Everton will put them still in 17th because Burnley are winning. So ultimately, Everton will be praying that Burnley concede and they don't win. So that's pretty much that. The fact that Burnley are winning, Burnley are definitely doing the best out of the bottom 3, so far, getting them to the final day of the season. But at this moment of time, do they have 36 points, Everton, if they lose? Yeah. So they stay on 36 points, right? So yeah, 10 wins and 6 points. Yeah, so 36 points they'll be on. Only 1 point above Leeds. Right, second half has just started and I've forgotten to start the timer. Van bloody tastic. Let's do that quickly. I can't type either, apparently. Second half timer. I'm going to have to put it at a very bizarre time here. I can time it. There you go. Got that sorted. There we go. Second half. Now, if Burnley can hold on to this, they will be having a huge advantage going to the final day. And I will dare say they would have already done enough, because if I am predicting Leeds not to beat Brentford, then it actually doesn't matter what Everton and Burnley are doing at this moment of time. But what can have a big impact is if Burnley lose all their 3 points here, because then they'll fall back down to 18th place. So that's why this game's really crucial. And Burnley starting on the front foot this time. Aston Villa got to try and clear that there. It's Lucas Digne now on the ball. They can't lose a game by conceding. Okay, hooted away by Mings. But it's one back here by Douglas Luiz. He boots it, tries to find Ollie Watkins. That's good play, but it is good defending by Kevin Long. Good defending. Oh, well, if If anyone that wants Burnley to go down, a stat that not many of you are going to want to hear. Losing at half-time. Aston Villa have done that 12 times, and they've only picked up 1 point from losing positions at half-time. So Aston Villa have not found a good way to pick up points from losing positions. So at this moment of time, you don't have much faith that they can get a result here. But once again, jinxes could be in the house and they could get something maybe. Matikash defended by Taylor. It's too predictable, really. I don't think Aston Villa are playing the way that they want to win. I think they are literally playing in second gear. And Burnley, defensively, they are right up for this. And that is the difference right now. That's a funny comment, Charlie. The Alexa comment there. Right. Douglas Luiz on the ball against Ashley Barnes. He's going to pass it wide to John McGinn. He's got Maxwell Cornet to beat. Cross comes in. Oh! Oh, it's in! What an unbelievable response by Emiliano Buendia. I thought it was an incredible save by Nick Pope, but it's too powerful. What an exquisite cross by John McGinn. It is a fantastic volley by Emiliano Buendia. Pope does get a hand to it, but it does squeak into the net. That is a huge goal for the relegation battle. Now, what that means is that Burnley now fall back down to 17th place. They're still above Leeds because they're not losing. That is an unbelievable cross. He's well onside. What a volley that is. Is it half volley or volley? Let's see this again. McGinn. Jinxes is back. Cross. Yeah, it's a volley. What an unbelievable bit of technique right now. Unbelievable. What a brilliantly timed run. I mean, the defending there from Collins is not great. But this is exactly what Villa would have wanted if they wanted a good result. Now, Villa, if they want to get top half, they can really try and go for this game. But as I said, I'm going to quickly show the table. The Premier League just showed it. I don't want Everton to be... Did it just disconnect? The stream just disconnected, didn't it? It was lagging, didn't it? Well, we're back on. It must have disconnected briefly, so I'm hoping none of you have just left there. Hopefully Leeds are down, says Lequan. Well, it's not confirmed yet. Matt's got a decent 100 people watching. Fair play to him. He's still doing well there. I'm just going to leave a comment on Matt's channel quickly. In the first half, there we go. Right, that's all I've got to say there. 1-1. Huge moment here in this game. Huge moment. And can have huge implications on the final day. Okay, everything's good. How we're doing with lights, by the way, in this moment of time. We're on 33. Should we change the light target? I think we should. Let's go for 40. 40 by full time? Is that one a bit too ambitious, maybe? I don't know. But 40 likes by full time. 7 away from that. If you guys have not liked the stream yet, please do so. There's 7 of you watching right now. So for 7 you've not liked, we will get to 40 in no time. So please do like the stream if you've not done so. It does really help the channel. And please also hit the subscribe button as well. We're still on 1,122. If we can make a push to 1,125, that would be terrifically appreciative. It does tremendously help. Liking and subscribing, it takes 2 seconds to do. And it does help the growth of this channel. If you've not shared it, please share it as well, because that's how we're going to grow. My social medias are down there if you want to follow those as well. And there's even an option to donate as well. But of course, you guys are free to do whatever you like with that. It's buffering. Well, yeah, it's back now. Everton need a second soon. They do, really. If Everton can get a good result, then they really will give them... If they get a good result there, Everton, I mean, even if they do score and equalise, it's a 2-point lead from Burnley and a 3-point lead from Leeds. And by that point, because of their goal difference, that's enough. So actually now, that is really going to be incredible at this moment of time. Unlucky by Jacob Ramsey there. It's lagging out. Bad day. It's not been an awful day. I told you Villa would score, and Mr. Essex disagrees. I thought it would be a draw. Thank you, Charlie. Did you sort the thing to collect donations yet? Yeah, I have. I have connected that, actually. Here's a good chance. Oh, it's Douglas Luiz. Tries to cross it in the box, and he concedes a free kick. He doesn't need to do that, Douglas Luiz. Yes, they've not been sent yet, but my account's now verified, so I will receive payments on the donation soon. So I'm no longer robbing your guys' money, and it's not going anywhere. It is officially going to somewhere now. Oh, that's a bit controversial. I think a foul throw by Matt Cash there. That was a bit controversial there. Oh, is that the build-up to the goal as well? Ooh, bit of controversy in both of their goals. I didn't even notice that. I think it was a potentially a foul throw for Matt Cash, which led up to Buendia's goal. But it is what it is. VAR's supposed to be there to check these things, and they don't. So what can I say? Buendia's having his first few touches in this half. I'm just going to have a quick drink of water. If you guys not voted on the poll, it's who you think will get relegated from the Prem. Obviously, now with that equaliser by Villa, is your opinion going to change? Right, Jacob Ramsey now. Digne with the cross. Pope does well to catch it. I tell you what, they really look like safe hands with Pope in goal. He'd feel a bit disappointed that he conceded the volley. I mean, no goalkeeper has any right to save that, but the fact he did get a really strong hand to it, I think Pope is going to feel disappointed regardless. You know, so Pope, I would feel, shouldn't beat himself up about it, but the fact he got a really strong hand to Buendia's shot, I think he will feel quite disappointed about it. The guy who did the lineup for the Sixth side did very well. Well, yeah, well, I'll tell Callum now. I was supposed to meet him this week, but he's at Heathrow Airport now. I do park run with him, though, actually, so I'll say him next time. But one thing that I will try and get sorted soon. Oh, free kick to Aston Villa in a very dangerous position. Not, like, centrally to the goal, but it's very close to the penalty box. And a yellow card has been awarded by Kevin Long as well. Is that the first yellow card? I can't actually remember. I mean, I've got the memory of a goldfish, clearly. If I can't remember, it's the first yellow card. But yeah, Kevin Long does receive... It is the first yellow card of the game, and it's gone to Burnley's Kevin Long. Now Villa have got a free kick just outside the box in the right-hand side. So if you imagine my phone being the box... The free kick is right there, pretty much. You know, where I'm actually holding it, it's pretty much there, just outside the box on the right-hand side. That was not the best example, but you can kind of visualise it. I mean, you guys are probably watching it. Free kick goes in, and what a bloody waste that was. Doesn't even receive any of the players. Long and over the goal. What a waste that was. I think it was McGinn who took that. I shouldn't be too hard on him. He produced a world-class assist for Buendia's goal. I think that's Traore going on for Aston Villa. Now that's interesting. I would have preferred maybe Coutinho, but Bertrand Traore, he's a good player. Good player, Bertrand Traore. Saw him at Chelsea, of course. So of course I'm going to know a little bit about him. Anyone who bloody leaves our club turns out to be superstars. But speaking of the other games, we've had no updates with goals. Let's actually look at the playoff semi-finals it stands. That's 59 minutes in. Harrott with the goal, and I think it's Ben Wilson with the goal for Port Vale from Ryan Sane. Best chance of the game for Swindon in 9-10. So at this moment of time, Traore is going on, and I think it's Chugs who's going off, and I called it. I did say Chugs needed to go off. It's still 2-2 on aggregate in the playoff semi-final for League 2. But all the other results are still the same. 1-1 between Aston Villa Burnley, 2-1 to Crystal Palace, and 1-1 between Chelsea and Leicester. I'll still leave the poll open for a couple more minutes. I might end it in a minute soon. If we stay up, should Kamara, I think you mean, to join Leeds? Would be a good signing if he does. Right, this is a good opportunity maybe for Burnley. Dwight McNeil, well defended. Buendia's going to find Traore, but well defended actually. Dwight McNeil now, forcing in the right-hand side there. Connor Roberts, we know what he can do, but it's well caught by Martinez. He's done his he's actually been called into some action, Martinez, this time. 57 minutes, 12 minutes into this half. My gosh, I mean, Charlie called it that there'll be goals. So we've got 1 goal each. It basically only nudges Burnley above Leeds in the final day. Pretty much. But if they lose, Burnley have got a disadvantage. Because they've got a Newcastle team where if they actually play like they did against Arsenal, then it will be a really awful game for Burnley. But I don't know. But Burnley, you just don't know with them. They are really hot and cold teams sometimes. Leeds have not got a lot of confidence in. But if they do have a win, then fair play to them. That'll be enough. And then Everton against Arsenal, I don't have a lot of hope on them right now. So Everton will then be relying that teams below them don't pick up wins in the final day of the season. To be fair, Everton are in a better position, but, you know, they'll just be, oh, okay, no free kick given. That is very surprising. I thought Watkins was fouled there. Watkins is going to try and win a throw-in. No, it's given to Burnley. Burnley's got a throw-in there in Villa's half. Thanks to 8 of you watching, by the way. I'll quickly look at comments. Anyone who leaves a club turns into superstar. Salah, De Bruyne, Tomori, and then Hazard. Yeah, well, most. I'll say most. Let's do that. Yeah, it's a shame with Hazard, really. Oh, Buendia, he just about does well. Oh, he's still down, Buendia. Free kick awarded. Now, that I think is a bit unfair on Burnley, giving a free kick against him like that. I thought it was Buendia falling over. Maybe it was the foul on Ramsey they gave it for. But either way, I think that is actually quite harsh on Burnley there. Paul Tierney giving a free kick to Aston Villa there. I mean, I think, would they take this draw right now? It will make things very, very nervy in the final day. But, at this moment of time, a draw could very well be enough. And I said it'd be enough because, personally, I don't think Leeds will beat... I don't think they'll actually win or even get a draw against Brentford. Personally. Right, need a drink quickly because my throat is playing up. Do I think Henderson will leave Man U to go to Newcastle? Rumours are very strong, aren't they? I think it'll be a good signing, Henderson. Thing is, Dubravka is already a decent enough keeper, so is he going to replace him? And they've got to be careful with his wages and his fee as well. I think back in Sheffield United, he would have got a really big fee. But now he's been a bench warmer at Man United, really. I think his fee's going to be a lot less. Burnley conceding a lot of fouls right now. Which is not really going to help their case if they're going to want to pick up 3 points in this game. Hazard was rumoured to return to the Prem. I don't see it. He's not got the energy that he did anymore. Imagine former Chelsea lad Tammy scores on Wednesday. That'll be huge. That will be huge. Right. Okay, so Douglas Luiz now on the ball for Aston Villa. He's going to give it to Maxwell Cornet in the right-hand side, but that touch is atrocious by Cornet. Not Cornet, Traore. So sorry, I got them confused. Right, here's Traore. Let's get that right. Traore going into the box. Good skill there. It's going to be John McGinn with Traore. Traore with the cross. Headed away by Collins. Watkins now with the ball. He's got a lot of people pressing on him. Connor Roberts there. Jacob Ramsey. That's some good play. Jacob Ramsey, but good defending by Collins. Watkins against him there. And it's attempted to be booted away, but it's found Douglas Luiz just outside the box. Cash goes from distance, high and over. That's a waste as well. Why do so many people shoot from distance? It's ridiculous. People really... I don't know. I would be raging if my team was taking these many long shots from distance. You can see Everton equalising. They've got the energy in the second half. Ahead of I think it's lagging. Oh, for goodness sake. If it's lagging, I swear to God. But yeah, what I was going to say was, if Everton get a draw, then, yeah, there's still 2 points above Leeds, though. So, basically, if Leeds win, it really, really puts the cats among the pigeons. It really does. I think it's fine now. For some reason, my YouTube is lagging out. There we go. Can't see Fulham staying up next season. They've got to improve their recruitment. Yeah, 100%. 100% agree with that. I'm still not... Yeah, I've never really been confident in Fulham at all, really. You know, even when they went up with Jokanovic, I wasn't even too confident with the investment. Good header away. Oh, this could be a good chance. Oh, what a save by Martinez. That's a brilliant save. How on earth did they get that out of nothing? Just Brownhill with the shot. Cornet, headed away by Mings, straight to Brownhill. And no one blocks that. That is poor defending by Villa. Good save by Martinez. It stays a 1-1 draw at the moment. Jacob Ramsey is going to give it to Buendia. Interesting ball to find Digne there. It's now Traore. Digne to Douglas Luiz. I'm surprised we've not seen many Burnley changes, I've got to say. Douglas Luiz gaining a bit more control there. We have got a fourth goal at Goodison Park. Big, big goal in the relegation battle at Goodison Park. We've got to get our sirens there because we've got a huge, bloody, humongous goal in Goodison Park. It is a 2-2 draw now between Everton and Crystal Palace. I don't know who scored it. I'm going to see if I can quickly find out. One Football tell me it's apparently Richarlison. Richarlison scoring the equalising goal. And what that will do to the table, it will now look like this. Everton will increase their gap from Burnley by 2 points. It's now just appeared on the live Premier League game here. So it means if Everton go down, it's because Burnley and Leeds both beat Newcastle and Brentford respectively on the final day. But I think Everton have done the best that they can at this moment of time. If they win, Everton, they're safe. So now they're literally looking at one goal would give them survival. That's a big, big moment here. Dwight McNeil for Burnley though on the right hand side. He's got a couple of players to beat. Nathan Collins, which is quite advanced up the pitch there. But good pass though to Roberts. And he wins a free kick. Oh, now Douglas Luiz should not be doing that. Douglas Luiz should not be doing that. He's retaliating, and I don't know why. It's definitely a foul received by Roberts there. Shouldn't follow through like that. I mean, if he's not given a card, he's quite lucky about that, because that was even a worse challenge there. We're back to this setting, right? I'm just checking comments here. I was not wrong after all. Richarlison, yeah. Is Everton down to 10 men, says David. Are they down to 10? Or is that part of a joke because they keep getting players sent off? They've actually got 11 men on the pitch, which goes to show if you've got 11 men on the pitch, it does help your case. Let's look at more comments. Burnley do have a free kick, though, in a great position after that foul. Brownhill takes it. I think Roberts did win it, but it's headed back to Taylor. Taylor trying to get past Buendia. It is a goal kick, and Taylor is very frustrated with that. Charlie supporting Palace because he wants Everton relegated. You have a sneaky feeling Burnley will beat Newcastle. Do you really? No, I'm saying they won't after what I saw Newcastle do to Arsenal. Right, with 15 votes, I'm going to end the poll. So, interestingly, 60% of you have thought that Leeds will go down. 40% had said Everton. And 0% have said Burnley. That is very interesting. I thought I saw a red card symbol when you went on the sofa, Scott. Oh, did you? Well, yeah, it's not that. It seems like they'll get the winner. It's typical. Are you talking about Everton or Burnley or Villa? That is a throw into Burnley. Burnley pushing a little bit here. Morgan gives right to AC Milan. Now, he did tweet something recently, Morgan gives right, which I was meaning to read, but I wonder if it's because of the transfers. Just was fine. No, it was just a message about his semi-final performance. If that is true, then that'll be a stellar signing for AC Milan. Which, by the way, AC Milan could win their first Scudetto in... is it 10 years they've not won it? I mean, it'll be an incredible achievement for AC Milan there. Burnley have got a corner. They're one really... they've not really had many moments in this half, Burnley. I've got to say, they've been quite poor. Pretty much like the first half as well. It's moments, really. Or, well, yeah, apart from that... what do you call it? What was I going to say? I can't actually remember what I was going to say. Especially when you're 2-0 down and you've equalised in the home game, you might score the winner. Yeah, you're talking about Everton there. Burnley are now having a couple of successive corners right now, and that's exactly what they need. They need to be forcing Aston Villa in this pressure. Milan want him. Yeah, it would be a great signing. Despite everything he's done, with the shootout and everything, it will be a great signing. Right, cross comes in. Header. Oh, he tries to go for the spectacular with a bicycle kick there. Jacob Ramsey looks like he's going to defend it. And it's a foul. It's been given against Burnley there. They're checking something. Okay, hang on. What are they checking? Are they checking handball? What are they checking? Header. No. No, I don't think that came off his hand. Let's see it from this angle. No, chest. I see that straight away. It's a chest. It's not handball. Oh, no. No, it's chest. Surely. Right, well, why are you looking at that angle there? I can't see it. Oh, I tell you what, if they get 2 penalties... No. I can see it hits his chest. If that's given as a handball, that is a ridiculous decision. Ball comes in. It hits there. It hits there. Just below the shoulder line. So is that going to be given as a pen? I swear if it does. My God, they are checking it. It's awkward because he has his arm out like this. And it feels like it goes off his bicep down. And if that's the case, it would be arm. I saw it first time, I said chest. When you play it full time, it's chest, easily. But they're looking if it's hitting the bicep here. That's what they're looking at. I don't think anything was given. Nah. Wait, or was he checking the monitor? Is he checking the monitor? No, nothing's given. Right, no pen. No pen, but I think they took way too long with that. I saw what it was within one take. Right, I think Ashley Barnes is going off the pitch. Hire me as an assistant referee for VAR. Because I saw it straight away. You saw how quick I was. I was like, yeah. Right, it is the Dutch superstar, Wout Weghorst, who's going on the pitch, replacing Ashley Barnes. The 6'6" man mountain, replacing a 6'2" man mountain. And Coutinho is on the pitch. He's replacing Jacob Ramsey, which I think is a bit of a shame for Ramsey, but he was starting to struggle a little bit with fitness in the second half. So I'm excited to see if Coutinho can do something here. The fact that VAR looking at it stupid, yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know why they took this long. Yeah, I mean, yeah, understand if they're checking something, but why take like 2-3 minutes where I saw it in 2 seconds? It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's the people using the bloody technology, isn't it? The technology's good, but yeah, I did question the camera angles there. Why do you put a camera angle that's going to show the back to it? That's ridiculous. Right, there's Coutinho on the ball, number 23. That's worth knowing there. Long ball to find Cash. He does get the ball, Matty Cashier. He does fall over, but he stays on his feet. It's Traore now, who's got a little bit of room. Traore, what's he going to do? Cross goes in. Headed away by Collins. One back by... Oh, shot goes in. It's defended. Cork boots it away. Trying to find Weghorst. but it's sniffed away by Tyrone Mings. It is looking like that they're looking at Weghorst as the player, what do you call it? The number one man, really. The target man, that's it. They're looking at him as a target man, really, for what I can see at this moment of time. Everton game. I'm curious. We have got 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Throw into Aston Villa, by the way. So, it is still 2-2. I'm just going to move this here so you can see everything. Still 2-2. And looking at the momentum, and it's definitely looking a lot more Everton. Look at that. A lot Palace in the first half, but tale of two halves. It looks like Everton have had the better of the second half, really. I'll quickly look at Chelsea. Oh, wait, my God. Wait, no way. No way. No way. I think I've just caught them. I saw a 3 there. I most definitely saw a 3. Are they trolling me now, SofaScore? Because now it's back to 2. No way. Have they just scored? Have Everton just clutched this out? Big spike. 3-2 goal, apparently. If that's the case, it's official. It's a goal. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who Charlie was slating at the start of this stream, has just scored the goal, which I think will give Everton Premier League football next year. And what a save by Pope right there. Big moments here. Burnley are just moaning to Paul Tierney about something. Ollie Watkins to Chambers. Oh, he wants a foul there. It's a good save by Pope. Oh my God. So what does that mean in the table? Everton with 39 points. They will be safe from the drop as things stand. Unbelievable if the Toffees now survive now. What a comeback this is. A Lampard masterclass. And people are going to vomit me saying that. But it is... Oh! Volley there by Traore. But it's slightly wide of the post. Oh, these two games have really gone to life now. I'm surprised we've not seen a score update yet. But it's 3-2 Everton definitely. Unbelievable scenes. And as things stand, it's going to be between Burnley and Leeds on the final day of the season. There's the score update. 3-2 Everton. As it stands with 5 minutes left, they are staying up. Thank God my eyes weren't lying there. Let's just quickly check Chelsea and Leicester. It's definitely been the least entertaining game with things to play for. Look at that. Just attack momentum. Better team. 70% to 30. Only 2 shots by Leicester. 18 there. Being very wasteful there. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised anymore? Coutinho with the ball. But is well defended by Taylor. But Cash will still win it back. Unbelievable. Let's go back to Villa and Burnley because that is the game now that could really make things interesting. At this moment of time, Leeds would be very happy if Burnley don't pick up all 3 points. But Leeds would definitely not want to have the pressure to try and get out of the bottom 3. That's some good play by Buendia. Well defended by Charlie Taylor. Taylor's done really well. Coniston called it. No, fair play. He did. He did say Everton should get that 3rd goal now. So fair play for predicting that. Matty Cash giving the ball away, but it's a throw into Villa again. Jack's supporting Burnley. Must be offside. Check it. But it's definitely not offside now. Lampard to break his wrist again. Oh my days. He probably will at this rate. Right. Is Philip Coutinho for Aston Villa going to give it to Lucas Digne there? Oh, he still has the ball there. Cross, headed away by Jack Cork. It is very much backs against the wall for Burnley now. Coutinho now. But well defended by Dwight McNeil, he's been everywhere, Dwight McNeil. Long ball in. Does it find McNeil? Small header. Tries to find Weghorst. Weghorst does get a small touch, but it is well defended. Chambers will pass back to Martinez. Martinez will boot away. And yeah, it's nice and easy for Villa to defend. Burnley, looking very dangerous with their forward players, with their press, but definitely free kick for Aston Villa. A lot of people supporting Burnley. I don't know if it's because they want Leeds down or if they just really love Burnley. If Burnley score, we are down, says Charlie. Oh, that's true. Hang on a minute. So if Burnley... It's not mathematically down, but Leeds will have to win, and then Burnley would have to lose against Newcastle. It would really make things mission impossible for Leeds if Burnley score now. Didn't even think of that. That's right, because now Everton are winning. That's going to take them out of the conversation against Leeds. Oh! Oh my god, that's so close! That's really, really close by Danny Ings, who's just got on the pitch, by the way. I didn't actually announce him as a substitute. He's on for Ollie Watkins. That's the third substitute that Villa have made. I've talked about Burnley's one substitution, Barnes and Weghorst. Oh, that would have been an incredible response by Ings if that was in. I thought that was it. And if that was 2-1 Villa, that would definitely give Leeds a lifeline. Come on, Villa, concede, says Lequan. You're definitely winding Charlie up now at this point. Right, so another substitution. It looks like McNeil is off. And Aaron Lennon is on. Not really the player I would be hoping to try and stop a really energetic team with the likes of Traore, Coutinho in to, stop them scoring and that. Lennon's almost 40 years old. But it is a goal kick following that Ings did miss the target. Headed by Weghorst, trying to find Cornet, Chambers to Martinez. Ooh, very brave play by Villa, playing out from the back. Danny Alley looks like Johnny Depp. I don't know what to say about that. Here's a free kick to Aston Villa again. Burnley are just conceding fouls left, right and centre. It's not helping them at all. It's really not helping their case. How's Matt doing, by the way? I mean, I think one thing I've tried not to do is to compare and just, just leave him do to his own thing. But, yeah, he's just doing his thing. One other thing that's happened there, we've had Hertha Berlin against Hamburg. Who won? I didn't pay attention. Oh, header! What a save! What an incredible save by Nick Pope. That is a full-blown save by Nick Pope. That is the best save in the game by a country mile. I kept droning on by Villa, but they can't direct their headers on target. Traore does that very well, but it is a fingertip save by Nick Pope. That save may as well keep Burnley up if Leeds obviously do not draw against Brentford. So close again. Charlie is hoping that Villa score here. Long ball in and Pope gets it. Astonishing in Goodison Park. 7 added minutes. 7 added minutes in Goodison Park. So it's going to make things very nerve-wracking there. Hamburger SC, by the way, have won against Hertha Berlin in the first leg game. I'm hearing shouting, so I wonder if Leicester scored if I'm hearing shouting there, or close opportunities. I don't know. Well, by the way, with the League 2 playoff game, still no goals, it's still 1-0, but as it stands, it will go to extra time, which is very exciting, isn't it? We saw what happened in the last extra time, which was a lot of controversy and a lot of penalties, wasn't it? But yeah, at this moment of time, that one goal by Wilson is the only goal so far. But look at that, 3-2 Everton. What a stunning game that was. Chelsea-Leicester still 1-1. Is it full time there? If that is full time, well, it didn't show on BBC Sport. If it is full time, then yeah, we'll go to extra time then. Nick Pope is actually Superman, says ADT. His reflexes are insane. It is actually ridiculous there. Coutinho giving the ball away there. But there's definitely some frustration I'm hearing with Chelsea-Leicester, which I'm really struggling. Why? Because it's a game that is not important. I guess, if you've got the mentality that you want to win every game, there are going to be... Oh, cross comes in for Burnley. Well defended there. That was a heart in your mouth moment if you're an Aston Villa fan there. Right, there's Buendia. Passing it back there. It's meant to that either Swindle Port Vale. Yeah, exactly. My God, Charlie is in dire need now. He was hoping Everton were going to go down. But at this moment of time, if things carry on in the next 7 minutes, Everton are safe, and then it's only Burnley that Leeds can catch now. David hates Leicester. Well, you're a Forest fan, aren't you? You've got a bit of rivalry with Leicester there. I've still got my email with the ticket office from Huddersfield, but there's no chance of me getting a ticket. I don't have any purchase history, which is going to be frustrating. Right, just got rid of my emails. Coutinho to Matty Cash, 82nd minute. Cross comes in. Punched away by Pope. It's found by Mings. To Douglas Luiz. That's an interesting ball. Cross comes in. Oh, Danny Ings, what are you doing now? What's that chance? Charlie's biting his nails. Oh, I'm not surprised. Right, okay. Good play by Red Horse, but it's a free kick, and Red Horse is very frustrated with that. My God, Red Horse could literally flatten this referee. I'm not even joking. Charlie's raging at Villa at the moment. It's not been Mings' fault for why they're not winning right now. If you're gonna vent on anyone, it'll be Buendia. Right, Douglas Luiz. Cross comes in, well defended. I tell you what, the best defensive performance by far has gone to Charlie Taylor. He's been my man of the match at the back for me. Right, Buendia against Cork, but no foul given. In fact, foul given against Villa, which was surprising. I thought it would be a free kick to Villa. Oh, my days. So, not long left between Everton and Crystal Palace. This result, as it stands, means that Everton will be surviving in the Premier League. We've got 2 minutes left in that game, apparently. Let's look at it in more detail. Everton obviously had that big moment there. Maxwell Cornet's off for Burnley, and Matthew Lowton is on. Definitely Burnley throwing another defender on the pitch just to try and defend their scoreline. They've got 6 defenders on the pitch now. But yeah, we're in the 96th minute. 1 minute away. Everton are for what will be an incredible 3-2 win. And did I not say that squad from Palace, despite it being decent, I think it was a half deep. Well, oh my God! Oh, what a save by! Oh my days! There's gonna be a chance for Burnley! Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm puzzled right now. How have Burnley not scored this? How have Burnley not scored this? So Red Horse does well. Taylor again, my man of the match, not defended well by Chambers. Roberts is denied point blank by Martinez. Digne is poor because he's not quick enough on Roberts there. Corner comes in and shot. Oh, saved. Oh my God. Burnley's best spell of this half. Oh my days. And I tell you what, I'm surprised no one got the rebound either, but it was an incredible block, I think, by Mings actually. So, Charlie, you can eat your words there. Coutinho now. Everton and Palace, full time. 3-2 it's finished. Everton are officially staying in the Premier League next year. They are safe from the drop. Big congratulations to Everton and Frank Lampard. Everton are safe, but it's now between Leeds and Burnley for that final relegation place. Burnley will currently have the advantage over Leeds because of their goal difference. This will mean that Leeds will have to better. Well, no, even if they've got to get at least a point, but they've got to better Burnley's Newcastle result. Burnley, I did say at the start of this game, I felt if they had a point, Leeds are down. And so far, they've got a point. Because personally, I think Leeds will lose to Brentford. If let's just say that Burnley do lose to Villa, Leeds have got a chance. Because then they'll have to rely on Burnley not getting a point against Newcastle, and then they'll be safe. Oh my gosh. Right. So, Buendia. Good play by Villa. Oh, shot from distance. It's It's a good save by Pope. He will be taking his time. He's even being pushed down by his own players to time waste. What a way for Everton to survive indeed. I tell you what, that was nearly the moment. And I think it was Mings that did that incredible block from Weghorst. So Charlie, you got to eat your words with Mings right there. Mings has just saved Leeds from going down. So that's why I don't like trying to slate players too soon. Brentford got nothing to play for us. Yes, I know, but they're nothing to play for against Everton, and they still won 3-2. So, long distance again, and it's saved. And honestly, I couldn't actually care if Brentford got nothing to play for. Have you seen Leeds' back line? A knife through butter can cut through that. So, I'm sorry. Because Leeds can't defend, I've got no confidence in them. And even a draw for Leeds, at this moment of time. Well, actually, what they'll have to do, let's say Burnley draw this game. If they can get a 0-0 draw, which I don't think they will against Brentford, and then Burnley lose to Newcastle, then Leeds can still stay up. But they would like it to not be in their hands. Oh, this is a good bit of play. What a save again. What an incredible save by Nick Pope. Through ball. And it's, oh my day. So it's Coutinho to Buendia. Through ball. And, it's a good save. Charlie won't be happy with that. So, Coutinho. Long ball. I was going to say it's not good, but Digne loses out to Brownhill. Good defending on his part. 88th minute. Oh, my days. So, Douglas Luiz now on the ball. Oh, Charlie's really getting angry now. Right. So, oh my gosh. I think Cash is struggling now. He's not been able to put a good cross in the last 10, 15 minutes now. But it's, once again, good defending by Lennon, actually, and Charlie Taylor. Oh, Coutinho does win that back against Douglas Luiz there. Now Buendia. Buendia going to give it to Matty Cash. Cross. It does find Lucas Digne. His cross goes in. Oh, shot! What a save again! My God, Villa, I mean, chance after chance. It's McGinn now with a chance. It's straight at Nick Pope. I mean, look, if you're going to shoot straight at Nick Pope, just don't bother. You've got to go for a corner. It wasn't McGinn. It was, my apologies. It was actually Matty Cash with the shot. Charlie Brown's not liking Pope, but he can't help it. He's a good goalkeeper. If you had Nick Pope in goal, Charlie, you might have actually had a better season. We've got 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes for potentially things to happen there. Now then, red card! This is a big moment. Red card. Oh my gosh. Well, it's at stoppage time. It does look like it's Loughton. Oh, that is an awful challenge on Callum Chambers. It is a definite red. Good skill by Loughton there, but then, oh my God, no, it's nowhere near. Just, it studs up. It's a poor challenge by Loughton. It is a definite red card for me. Nick Pope better go to a better club, says David. What's going on here? Are they waiting for VAR? Are they going to think... or VAR? I've got to call it VAR. I keep calling it VAR and VAR. So, I guess you can call it both. Is the referee talking about... Right, they're checking red cards. So, they're checking if it's not going to be a red. Loughton gets the ball, though. Loughton does get the ball, but the follow-through is very aggressive. That's all I'm going to say. He gets the ball, Loughton, ahead of Chambers. But it could be that he got the ball. Has he changed it? Villa fans are not happy. They really are not happy. They're saying this is wasting time. I think it's kept. Yes, it's kept. Loughton is sent off. So, That means he will not be available on the final day of the season. He will be suspended. We've only got 2 minutes now. I am imagining we're going to see 6 minutes now. Because we're going to want to play the full 4 minutes there. Right. It's going to be Buendia on the ball. Mings. To Digne now on the left. And good defending by Weghorst. I mean, if he's coming there, I'll be like, I'll straight give him that. Yeah, you get the ball. I don't want to deal with you. Free kick to Burnley. Foul given against Buendia there. He's very frustrated as well. People losing their heads there. And, yeah, wasting their time, which is not surprising there. Burnley would take a point right now. They really would. They would definitely not want to be in the bottom three going to the final day. And personally, I think, because Leeds, I think they'll lose against Brentford. I think Leeds will be down if results stay the same. Please do smash the like button on the stream, by the way. I've not actually done that for quite some time. Well, still on 33. Are you telling me I've been stuck on 33 likes for 25 minutes? Guys, if you've not liked the stream, please do so. It does tremendously help the channel. If you've also not hit the subscribe button, please also do that as well. I mean, no surprise, we have stuck on 1,122 at this moment of time. But if you can hit subscribe, it would be an incredible achievement for this channel. Right. Oh, Digne with the cross, headed away. Buendia. Buendia does well. No free kick given against him. But Villa win it back. Lennon looks like he's done a part clearance. It's gone straight to Cash. Taylor does well. But corner given for Villa. Burnley have a chance. They do. I think a point gives Burnley a really good chance to survive now. Well, for one, they've got a home game. And compared to Leeds, where they don't have a home game. And plus, I mean, I just don't think Leeds will get a point against Brentford. So at this moment of time, I don't see things changing. They want a penalty, Villa, but it's not going to be given. Throw Martinez up, says Charlie. Well, the 4 minutes are up. They're definitely up, but they're definitely playing on because of a red card. I've actually not checked Chelsea and Leicester. Surely it's nearly full time there. It is full time in Chelsea Leicester. It didn't even pop up on my phone. 1-1. Not surprised. I mean, it doesn't mathematically guarantee us top four, but I'm not surprised anymore. I'm really not surprised. Now it's popped up on my phone. 1-1 Chelsea Leicester full time. We really got a real problem at putting the ball in the back of the net. I swear to God. 1-1. It's ended full time, David. I can show you in a minute. Throw into Burnley. And that is going to be good news for Burnley fans. They're going to really want to throw in at this stage of the game. 95th minute of the 4 minutes added on, because obviously we did have a VAR check for a red card for Loughton. So we have got some stoppage time there. Some extra stoppage time there. I will show all the games in a minute on capture after the free kick's been taken, actually. And then, let's see this. It's going to be Martinez on the ball. He's going to want to try and send it long. No, he's going to just throw the ball to Douglas Luiz. It's going to be the final attack here. Buendia. No, has the referee got the whistle in his mouth? It's the full-time whistle. Now, Aston Villa weren't happy with that because they felt they could have been on the attack. But I do think 96 minutes, I do think it was the right time to blow. That's a big point for Burnley. A huge point for them. It means they won't be in the relegation zone come the final day of the season. So this means we'll show capture right now, and obviously we'll show Villa Burnley, since that's what we did as the watch along here. As you can see, look at that momentum there. Villa being by far the better team. That penalty by Barnes has given them a point. Buendia with an incredible goal from McGinn with an assist. But the amount of saves that this man right here, Nick Pope, has made has been incredible. An 8.2 managerial rating for career mode. 8.2 rating. 71% to 29. Look at that. 22 shots to Villa compared to the 10 there. 9 shots on target to 4. 7 off target to 2. So 9 out of the 22 on target. So Villa not being clinical enough by the looks of things. 13 corners to 6, 1 offside to 0, 20 fouls to 11. 1 yellow, 1 red, obviously. 2 big chances. 1 big chance missed for Burnley, and that was that big moment where I think Roberts should have scored against Martinez, and then Weghorst having that chance to shoot in an empty net, but it was well defended by Tyrone Mings there. They hit the woodwork as well, Burnley as well. No, I do remember that as well. 12 shots inside the box to 7, 10 shots to 3, 8 saves by Pope. Definitely man of the match. 5-7 free passes to 228, 5-16 to 156 there. Long balls more for Burnley. Definitely you can see the different clash of styles there. And this table now is looking a lot more favourable for Burnley. Hello? Why are Burnley 18th? That's not right. That's definitely not right. I don't know why that's the case. For some reason they got Burnley in the bottom 3, but that's... Why have they done that? That's definitely not right. I tell you what I'll do. I'll go on to scores. Still 1-0 between Port Vale and Swindon at extra time. Still 1/2 of extra time so far. Oh, scuffle on the touchline. Oh, look at this. Jesus Christ. There was a fight going on there. Oh, Charlie, you will not want to see this, but there's a full-on pitch invasion at Goodison Park. Lampard is embracing the chair owners of Everton. It is a joyous day on their part. They're staying in the Premier League. It would literally make Charlie vomit right now if he saw what I'm seeing at Goodison Park right now. What a win that is for Everton. They are staying up. But as for Burnley and especially Leeds, it is not good news. As you can see, and this is the table I was expecting to see. Let's show this like this. Look at this. So, it's confirmed. I mean, Leeds have got a 20 worse goal difference than Burnley. So, Leeds have to better Burnley's result. They have to get at least a point to even have a chance. And they're going to have to hope that Burnley don't get anything against Newcastle. So, it's not good news for Leeds at all. Honestly, it couldn't have even gone worse. They would have actually hoped that Everton could have still been in the conversation. But that's no longer the case because obviously Everton are staying up. And bizarrely enough, only 1 point behind Southampton. Southampton could actually finish quite low down the table in the end there. Leeds in big trouble, agreed. Crazy last match day, yes. Pray for Newcastle, says Charlie. You accidentally disliked the stream. Don't dislike it, please like it back. Stupid from Port Vale manager with the red card. Oh, did he get sent off, the Port Vale manager? If that's the case, then that is definitely not great. Especially that his team have got the lead. We beat Brentford. Well, yeah, you're not going to score 20 past Brentford. You know, with the fact that Brentford this season have got a -7 goal difference, it's not going to happen, isn't it? Even we're on TV, says Charlie. Right. I think that might have to be it. I don't see anyone's going to leave any more comments or donations and stuff like that. More people saying that Leeds will go down, and it's looking like it will be that way. Leeds have to go to that Brentford game knowing that a point might not even be enough for them if Burnley get a point against Newcastle. Burnley know that is in their hands now. It could definitely be a disadvantage for them, but I think it's an advantage for them. So I'll quickly show all the other games. Chelsea-Leicester 1-1. We'll go through that one first because that's the most pointless one. Jorginho Havertz on the pitch, so I'm glad he's back to fitness there. Oh, bloody hell. 20 shots to 2. Are you serious? And only 7 on target, and that's the problem, isn't it? We've had basically what Villa had as a problem, just not being able to take their chances. But yeah, that's ended that. And then let's look at the incredible comeback from Everton, which has kept them in the Premier League. Super Frank Lampard has done it. He's kept Everton up. Really poor first half from Everton, 2-0 down, but what an incredible comeback. So me just saying that Everton will go and stay is not me being biased. It's just me predicting. And sometimes, you know, we have our good prediction games. And that's why I said Everton, I think, will stay up. I didn't expect them to win, so fair play to them with that. And then finally, Aston Villa Burnley. We've already talked through all the stats, so the only last thing I'm going to show you now is the table. This is the bit that we're looking at, really. It is Burnley and Leeds. I don't know why they show Burnley in 18th place, but Leeds, at this moment of time, are going down. Watch along on the last match day. I think I'm going to do Man City Villa. Based on what I saw for Villa, they've played some good stuff. So I'll see Villa and Man City, I think. Leeds win might not be enough. Yeah, even the Leeds win might not be enough. Because then they've got to hope that Burnley don't beat Newcastle at Turf Moor. So it's not good news for Leeds. Bad day for Leeds. Incredible day for Everton. Burnley, not done yet. But they've done the best they could have done. So I think that's everything wrapped up today. How have we done with likes in the stream, by the way? Did we get to 40? We're still on 33. Guys, if you've not liked the stream, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously. Well, I'm 36 now, apparently, so my YouTube can't update. Well, 36. On 37, actually. Apologies. So, guys, we're only 3 likes away from 40, so please continue liking the stream. It does continuously help the channel if you do so. If you have not hit the subscribe button either, it also helps as well. We're still 1,122, so we'll be appreciative if you can. I want to make a video tomorrow. I can't guarantee it, but I definitely want to make a video tomorrow. And I'll give you an exclusive now. I'm planning to make the best player from every championship team this season, in my opinion. So that's what I'm planning to make tomorrow. Whether I'm going to do it, we'll find out. We'll see if I'm healthy enough to do it. But that is going to do it. Please stream Leeds Brentford on Sky Sports Football. Well, I can't. I've not got the controls, so I'm so sorry. Now it'd have to be it. Half time for extra time, no goals in the first 15 minutes. Yep. So just a final reminder. Port Vale 1, Swindon 0. At this rate, 15 minutes away to pen. So let's tune into that one. I'll be watching it on the TV. So guys, please do continue liking the stream. It does tremendously help. Please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. It does really help as well. And please share this channel as well. If I don't see you guys on making a video on Friday, I'll probably be streaming career mode. So it'll be one of those things. You'll see me on Friday, basically. And then obviously Sunday, you'll see me do the final day watch along of the Premier League. It is going to be nuts. But that'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary. We saw the end of this stream. As always, I'll see you guys soon. It has ended Aston Villa 1, Burnley 1. Burnley now outside the relegation zone, the final day of the season. Crazy things. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.